Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome Collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit round till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag at a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on, but I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me.
All right, everybody. Good morning. Happy freaking Monday. What up? Good morning, everybody. Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Hope everyone had an amazing weekend. What is good? Good morning, everybody. Appreciate you guys tapping in, man. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in. I appreciate y'all once again, dude. I got sick over the weekend, bro. I'm not gonna hold you guys. I got freaking sick over the weekend. I think on Saturday, started on like Friday night, bro. Friday night, and then got into like Saturday, and then I've been trying to recover ever since. So your boy's been sick. I'm not gonna hold you guys. But that's one reason why I didn't stream on Saturday, bro. I woke up at like 5:30, which normally is what time I go live, and bro, I felt like crap, dude. I felt like crap. I was like, dude, what the heck is going on? And then like I just ever since then I just been sick, dude. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, bro. I don't know what happened. I just randomly woke up. My throat was hurting, and just like my head was like, I had like the major headache on like Saturday, and like literally I slept all day. I woke up on Saturday, and then I didn't even eat breakfast. I took some medicine around like 11 o'clock in the morning, and then I just slept all day. Didn't wake up until like 5. So, yeah, ever since that, I've just still been recovering. But appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Good morning, everybody. Chevy Rides in the building. What's good? The Real Hill in the building. What's good? Wayne, Mr. Sheridan. Good morning. Sup, Bowl. Famous, happy birthday, Mrs. Collect. Yeah, her official birthday was yesterday, so I actually had a good amount of energy, you know, you know, to take her to places and stuff like that. Got what she wanted. So, but don't mind you, dude. I freaking took a nap yesterday too before we went out to dinner too, man. I was like, bro, I was out. Marcos in the building. What's good? Orlando. Dougie, good morning. Thanks for the stream help. Everything is installed and ready to go on my computer. Work at home. There you go, Dougie. Chase in the building. What's good? Scene Lover with Two Tune in the building. What's good? Sub Bowl, good watch, details. Good morning, Carlos, Jay Campbell, Casanova Kane. Good morning, get well, bro. I appreciate it. Jay Bays in the building, what's good? RBK, Mr. 843, Chris Montgomery, Black Shinobi, good morning. Joe Lee in the building, what's good? Mr. Sheridan, Jinx, Sub Bowl, Nick Morales in the building, what's good? Raider Alex, what up, man? Good morning. Tito Kicks, what's good? Dope Jeremiah, Eddie's B World in the building. Francisco, I feel sick today. I know today's my first day. Today's the first day of school, so you know, this is gonna be the official first day without both of the girls at home. So it's gonna be very interesting, man. I'm gonna feel a type of way, even though I'm still kind of sick. It's just like it hasn't really hit me. It hit me the other day, but it hasn't hit me like today yet. But I'm sure it freaking will now that I have to let my baby go to school. It's definitely gonna be a very, very sad day for sure. Captain in the building, what's good? Charisse, good morning. James, too legit in the building. Nami, good morning. What's good? Secret City Kicks in the building. Huck, Dope Jeremiah, what's good, dude? Cushy Souls, good morning. Wizard of Oz, good morning. What's good? We will cry with you, Famous says. I know, dude. Drew, what up, man? We got our back. Your back, Raph. I appreciate that too, legit. Paulo, what's good? Mike in the building, what's good? Soul My Mind, what up? Turner in the building. Alex, not a nurse, Raph. You should be better by Wednesday. Just keep meds and rest up. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I think what I need is freaking tea. I need a hot tea to clear my freaking throat. Jordan, what up, man? Bro is with the game 5 lead over everyone. There you go. Orlando, good morning. You gotta sweat your sickness out. Facts, dude. Darnell, good morning. Hope you feel better. Appreciate that. Murd in the building. What's good, man? Good morning. But did anything even drop on Saturday, chat? I wasn't here on Saturday. What up, Ryan Jacobs? What's good, man? I wasn't here on Saturday. Shaka, what up, man? Good morning. I wasn't here Saturday, so I didn't really I don't know what I missed. Did anything drop? I know those Jordan 4s. Dropped. I don't know if anybody even went for them. Marcos Hernandez, thank you so much for the re-up, man. Welcome again to the collection fam, man. Appreciate that. Really bad news on the Tokyo 5s. What happened with the 5s? Denim 5s, that was it. I figured there was nothing. Like, people were hitting me up, you're like asking me like, yo, Raph, is there any shock drops on Saturday? And I told you guys like there was probably nothing going on Saturday, just because you know, you would have heard a lot more things happening over the weekend before you know, Saturday rolled around, but nothing. Joseph, what up, man? So I was kind of glad that I didn't really go live on Saturday. There's really nothing going on, and I don't even know, those 4s end up selling out. No, those 4s freaking sat, dude. Those 4s freaking sat. Who went for these on Saturday? These were basically the only thing. These basically were the only things that dropped on Saturday, huh? The poor man's Levi 4s, if you guys calling these. If you ain't got the metallics by now, forget it. Sub Bowl says facts. Daniel, what up, man? Good morning. The Jordan 40s, and I missed them. Where did the Jordan 40s drop? Anyways, where did they drop? What up, Joseph? What's good, dude? No restocks today. Anybody just topping in? We're just kind of going through and recapping the entire weekend, the entire week, since I didn't go live on Saturday. But we're just kind of recapping, kind of recouping, and what to expect this week as well. I'm expecting this week to be a little bit slower, just because I think the only thing we have is Nigel's Jordan 1 lows. And then we also have the what's it called? We also have the French Blue Jordan 12s. I'm telling you guys this right now, like, the energy is gonna shift away from the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1 lows. I feel like a lot of people don't really care about that shoe. Ever since like the whole Undefeated drop, like, that is the only shoe that everyone's really focused on, like, in my personal opinion. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Obviously, we had a ton of restocks last week, but like, now that that's out the way, I promise you guys, like, I don't even think too many people care about these Nigels, man. I feel like Nigel EQL raffle is out. Is his raffle now live on his website? Hold on. I feel like they're trying pretty hard to really market out his shoe. No. His password page is still up. His equal raffle is not even live. You talking about like other maybe boutique stores? But Sharice, which raffles are you talking about? Jordan 1 lows aren't to hit. Subbowl says. I feel like the only Jordan 1 low that people really care about is Travis. Let's all be completely honest here. You feel me? Ma Maniére site. So Ma Maniére has it. Yeah, they've been have that equal live up. Ma Maniére, what's it called? Social status and also APB. Good luck hitting on those websites though. Those sites are really, really tough to hit, and it's probably stupid limited. Maybe the Chicago's, but even though I feel may go below retail, Subbowl says live on equal for Jordan 1 low Nigels. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the energy is definitely going to shift on this Jordan, like Jordan 1 low Nigels. I don't think anyone's going to want, like, too many people are going to want these. But like I said, it's gonna the raffle should go live on Saturday. They took it down and put it back up. Daniel says. Travis Scott and Travis Chicago Jordan 1 lows. Facts, dude. He shouldn't have done a high in that color. I feel like if he did a high, that would have been worse. I feel like the lows were gonna hit a little bit more than the highs, in my personal opinion. Just because like look at what the pattern is with Jordan 1 highs right now. It's just like I think everyone's just over the Jordan 1 high in general, and that's why I feel like with the Jordan 1 silhouette, it doesn't hit as good as Travis's, I guess, for the most part. But I don't know. For me, like, am I gonna go for it this Saturday? I mean, we'll see. I'm pretty sure I will. But what are the odds of hitting? Because it just feels like these Nigel Jordan 1 lows, like Nigels in general, seem to be pretty limited. Dripmore, what up, dude? Rojo in the building. Like, in my personal opinion, I'll tell you guys this, right? Like, I get it that, like, they're really trying to hype up with the whole Nigel, his name in general to really hype up future drops. But, like, making them limited is not going to help the case, like, in my personal opinion. Why? Like, I get it, make it limited to hype up the silhouette, hype up the drop and stuff like that, and then, hype up and have it high in demand for the shoe. But at the same time, if Nike wants to keep trying to do that with Nigel and stuff like that, then it takes away from people that want to go for his stuff. Like, it's like, why should I keep going for his stuff? It's just going to keep being so limited. What's the point? You feel me? Like, that's how I feel in a type of way where, like, that's what they did with the Jordan 4 RM. It's exactly what they did with the Jordan 4 RM. And then obviously with the Jordan 4 brick by bricks, that shoe was limited in general. And I feel like they're just really trying to hype up his name. And they're literally, I don't know if you guys noticed but they've been marketing Nigel like all year. They've been marketing his name for all year, like, especially leading up to this Jordan 1 low. He ended up getting a McDonald's contract, and then he ends up obviously hosting a lot of these events for his sneaker to really push them out, which makes a lot of sense. Raph, you getting sick? Yeah, I've been sick all weekend, bro. That's why I didn't go live on Saturday. So if you guys hear my voice, I've been sick all weekend. Make it limited until 10 years later and make it more accessible. I mean, not only this, like, imagine when his Jordan 4 or the Fire Reds end up dropping next year. Like, that is going to be a very, very hype collab and drop for sure. So Travis had McDonald's meal, Trap says. What up, Chalupa? What's good, man? Nike knows they need to hit maker other than Travis's. I mean, like, if I feel like Nigel's name wasn't attached to these lows, nobody would blink an eye out. I mean, Pope, that's exactly with any other collab, though. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, that's pretty common sense. You feel me? That's common sense. That's like, you could say the same thing with Travis, Ma Maniére, and any other collab that they've done with any other brand, with anybody, any artists or athletes. Like, if their name wasn't on the shoe, nobody would, like, go for them at the end of the day. Like, if this was Travis Scott, people would have gone crazy. The fact that if it was Travis Scott, Jordan 1 lows. Like, just because Travis's name got a little bit like way more aura than Nigel's. That's why I'm saying, like, people are trying to compare Nigel's to Travis, and like in a way that like someone was like, yo, Rap, I told you that like Nike is trying to have Nigel follow Travis's shoes since he got a McDonald's deal, and now they're giving him a Jordan 1 low, and then now they gave him a Jordan 4 exactly the same way that Travis did. But I'm not trying to say that, right? Because I feel like Nigel's doing his thing. I feel like Nigel's doing his thing, and obviously, you know, he's making his money at the end of the day. Like, I feel like for me, the difference between Nigel and Travis is that Nigel is more involved with his drops. There's always some sort of story behind the sneaker, and he's out there explaining it, versus a Travis Scott where like they're literally throwing Travis Scott's name on anything, and then they're just like, and Travis doesn't even say nothing. He don't even have to say anything, bro. He's just out there doing what he does on the daily basis versus what Nigel does. So I don't know. I just feel like I like what Nigel's doing because he's more involved. It's all process, bro. Steps to build a superstar. Travis had the same treatment back then. Well, no. Hold on, that's not true, because there's like a huge difference between Travis and Nigel. Is that Travis Scott is a music artist, and that's what he was known for with his music to begin with, right? And luckily, obviously, with him being that hype, he had that contract with Fortnite, which Fortnite was basically at its peak during its time as well. So I feel like with Travis, that he was already popular with music, so he was already mainstream, versus Nigel. Like, if a casual was to ask, if you would ask a casual who Nigel was, people probably wouldn't know who he was. Like, you know what I mean? Because he's known for, you know, BMX, right? He's known for riding his bike, and that is, you know, that's kind of basically what it is. You know, he had his contract in the beginning of 2017 when they first dropped that Jordan 1 high, not Jordan 1 low, excuse me, that Jordan 1 high, right? So with Travis, like, he was just already known for his music. So I feel like Travis was way more mainstream than Nigel is. So that's just my personal opinion, right? I might be wrong, but like, I just still, that doesn't mean that Nigel's not doing his thing. I feel like he's still doing his thing. He just is in his own lane. You know, he doesn't have to catch up. He doesn't have to. He absolutely doesn't have to. Like, people try to compare Nigel to Travis. It's just, you can't. Like, you really can't. That's just not fair, right? I feel like that's not fair. But I feel like Nigel, what he's doing right now, and what Jordan Brand and Nike has planned for him, I think they're doing an amazing job. Will Nigel get his own signature shoe like Travis? Probably not. So, let's see. Sup, Raph? What up, Ariel? What's good? Good morning. So, like I said, this morning, once again, we're just kind of going through what to expect this week. I'm expecting the Nigel Jordan 1 lows to drop this Saturday. Obviously, it's already been announced. Not only that, I feel like there's going to be an exclusive access probably starting tomorrow and Wednesday for the Air Jordan 12 French Blues, if anybody cares about those 12s. And that's basically what is all I expect for this week. I feel like this week is all Nigel. I don't know when they're going to drop
Good morning.
Drop his shoes on the Nike Sneakers app. I do not know when. Kayla for the 30-month re-up. Rappy Taffy, good morning. What up, Kayla? Good morning. Thank you so much for the 30-month re-up. What's good, homegirl? Appreciate you tapping in as always. Thank you so much for that 30-month re-up. Appreciate that. Really do. I think I'm expecting there might be an EA, but I haven't really checked. I have not really checked. The Trainer Cactus Jack is so whack. What kind of shoe is that? Steven says. Easy pass on those 12s. Too legit says. Yeah, I'm not really going for anything this week besides possibly Nigel's. I'm looking at the calendar. Yes, there should be an exclusive access for the 12s because they have the EA symbol status next to the shoe. So I'm expecting that to drop. I get my notice on Wednesday for my cough drop foams wrap. There you go, Kenny. What's good, man? Good morning. Dang, UFC signed a 7-year deal with no more ESPN come 2026. Pope says, yeah, I know WWE did a whole sign with ESPN Plus. I don't know what's going on with that. You have to pay like $30 for PLEs. I'm like, bro, what? I pulled the plug and copped them on StockX. I really eating them for the toes, John. Dude, I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like me, like now that we're recapping like of what went down last week with the whole restocks, it's so crazy the amount of people that fiend for those Jordan 5s. Can we all just like point that out real quick? Like the Jordan 5 black metallics really got so many people on a chokehold really, really bad, man. Like it's insane. And like it just obviously not really shows, but like if there was no Jordan 5 black metallics last week, I don't even think that people would have cared about these restocks, right? Like, and plus, like, people still ask me from this day, like over the weekend, I was going through some of my DMs and people were still asking me, yo, Raph, are the brick by bricks even still dropping? Like, man, you got to get, all I had to respond to is like, bro, get over it, man. It ain't happening. The only place that it dropped the Jordan 4s brick by bricks was overseas. Overseas got brick by bricks. They end up getting the Ma Maniére Jordan 3s. They end up getting Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows. And they got the 5s, I think. And that was basically it. And here in the US, like I've been telling people, like it just doesn't make any sense why they would restock a Jordan 4 brick by brick. That drop was like already trashed to begin with. What makes you think that we're going to get that shoe here in the US? You feel me? So I just don't see it was even happening. Any of those Ferrari 14s. That was like one of the first drops though. All right, the Ferrari 14s, that was like one of the first drops in the beginning of the week. That was like, what, Tuesday? And that's exactly what we got. But other than that, we're not going to get brick by bricks. Waiting for the Jordan 4 Undefeateds to drop, and I'm going to get them. I already said to a whole lot of people, man, if the not brick by bricks, but if the Undefeated 4s don't load up, if they don't load up the week of the drop, it's going to be an exclusive access, and I want you guys to be prepared for that. All right, like for the Undefeated 4s, like I truly think that's going to be an EA. And I think, in my personal opinion, like the whole Undefeated was already scheduled for them to drop. I think the Undefeated 4s were scheduled to drop this week instead of the Nigels. I feel like they flipped them, so Nigels have his own moment, his special moment with his shoe. My personal opinion, because that's why they have it the Undefeated 4s on August 28th. Because I feel like, right, if they were to drop the Undefeated 4s on Sneakers app before Nigels, I feel like a lot of people would just be out of the sneaker game after the 4s. Like they would just not care about anything else about the unless it's Undefeated 4s. That's why you have, some people still sticking around, because they're wondering when these 4s are going to be dropping. So like for them to carry the momentum with this whole restock, like they had to carry the momentum from the Undefeated 4s. They can't have people forget about Nike and Jordan. So they had this huge restock last week. So, and plus they thought Nigel's gonna carry this week, which it probably will, because there's nothing else going on. 30K stock on the Undefeated 4s. Yikes, Lewis says. You talking about on Sneakers app? I'm not expecting a whole lot of stock on the Nike Sneakers app for the Jordan 4 Undefeateds at all. I still got people asking me, yo, Raph, when do you think I'm going to get my tracking? Like, I still get people asking me that. Sold my first pair of Undefeateds for $5. Now I'm hoping Undefeated eventually ships my pair for the toe, Will says. V, what up, man? Good morning, bro. I received my Undefeateds and Black Metallic 5s this Wednesday. There you go, V. Hey, Raph, can you ask the chat if they got the Undefeateds yet? Mario says. There's a ton of people still waiting, man. Trust me. Black Shinobi for the 2.
Black Shinobi 636 donated $2. Notice what hat I had on with the fit yesterday.
You talking about on your IG, Black Shinobi? What you have on? What you have on, Black Shinobi? Let me check. On your story or on your thing? Hey, where are you at? Which one are you talking about, bro? Do you notice what you had on your fit? Which fit are you talking about, bro? Shout out my boy Black Shinobi for the $2 donation, man. I appreciate that. Tokyo 5 is coming soon. Someone said, like, something happened with the Tokyo 5s, but I didn't know what it was. My parents expected this Thursday, A Rio says. There you go. I copped the Jordan 40 restock, W Rod says. There you go. I know. I heard they were like restocked on Saturday. So, the Brown Collection family hat. I did not see that, bro. I did not see that. Are you talking about on your story or are you talking about on your IG? Shout out my boy Black Shinobi in the freaking building, man. I appreciate you, bro. DJ, thank you so much for the re-up, bro. Appreciate that. Shout out my boy DJ. Thank you, bro. And bad luck, Juju, for the $2 donation. He says, I'm trying to get the Wake 5s this week. I don't even know, though, if those are dropping. The Awake 5s? There was no date for them yet.
Bad luck who donated $2. I'm trying for the Awake 5S this week.
What? The 5s are exclusively only Japan? Is that what they said? Of course.
Ruffy. Morning Wolfpack. Saluting face emoji.
Jet, thank you so much for the 34-month re-up. Rafi, good morning, Wolfpack. Shout out my boy, man. I appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much for the re-up. Tokyo Air Jordan 5s is dropping on August 23rd in Japan. I mean, wait, when did they, like, who said that they're only exclusively dropping in Japan? Like, are you guys going based off this, on this post? Because I still think these are dropping here in the U.S. There's no way they make this exclusively overseas, back-to-back times. Equal on the 17th for equal. Trust what? Wait, what? Not exclusive to Japan, just dropping early, Nate says. That's what I would assume. Like, if they probably dropping exclusively in Japan early, and then we're probably going to get them after. Because the thing is, like, there's no way they drop these, like, back-to-back exclusively out there if they're going to try to make this more of, like, a wider release. There's no way. We're getting them later. Okay. Rare Force still sitting on sneakers. App Kenny Power says, yeah, September 27th is the U.S. release, Shane says. Gotcha. So this month, overseas, which is Japan, is going to get the 5s first, which makes sense. And then we're getting them in a later date, which is around September. That makes a lot more sense. No way there's back-to-back on them Tokyo 5s, Ron says. I mean, the thing is, man, dude, like, I don't even know if a lot of people are feeling these 5s. All yellow 5s. Like, I don't even know if a lot of people are going to be feeling these. Like, I feel like this is going to be another, like, no offense. Like, I feel like this is going to be another Jordan 3 Soul 2.0. It's like only selected sneakerheads are going to want them. I'm using my VPN to get the 5s in Japan. Kenny Power says, good luck, bro. Influence, what up, man? Hope you had a great weekend. I had a decent weekend, man. Just a little sick, but just still recovering. But shout out my boy Influence in the freaking building. I need these 5s, Ralph, Nicholas says. I mean, it's a nice looking 5, man. Don't get me wrong. It's a nice looking 5, but this is definitely one of those shoes that I probably would never wear. Like, it's one of those shoes where, like, this stays in the collection, and it's just one of those things, man. I don't know. Like, for me, this is probably going to be a pass. Nike said they're bringing back people's grails. 618 J Main says, dude, did you guys see the new Ma Manieres? Like, listen, on the weekends, you guys already know, I try not to, like, for me, like, I don't really pay attention to sneakers unless it's that important. But, like, this is the new upcoming detailed look of the Air Jordan 6 Ma Maniére Mauves dropping holiday of 2025. The very first time Ma Maniére is changing a different silhouette other than a 5 and a Jordan 3. And to be completely honest with you guys, let me tell y'all something. All right? Let me tell y'all something, man. These ain't too bad. All right? I like the fact they're finally getting away from the 4s and the 3s and the 5s. I was waiting for this. Okay? I was absolutely waiting for this. And honestly, if I think about it, these are not bad at all. These ain't bad. These ain't bad. I knew people were going to be like, oh, Raph, this is boring. These ain't anything. These remind me literally of the Georgetown 6s. I don't know why, but I know that's 2 different colorways, but for some reason the blocking of it reminds me of the Georgetown 6s. Yeah, Florida, see? Like these look like the Georgetown 6s in a way. But like for me it's still going to be a pass. Like don't get it twisted, chat. Like these are going to be a pass for me. Looks like a Georgetown 6. T-Square says that's what I'm saying. They look nice, same old Ma Maniére colors, but it works well. Materials are probably very, very good. Like this looks like an all suede Jordan 6. So I don't know. I don't know if the people are gonna. That's what I'm saying. Like I just feel like it's not that like nothing against Ma Maniére. There's nothing against Ma Maniére. I just feel like the people are over Ma Maniére. Like I feel like that's what it is. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter if they even go to a 7, a 6, an 11, or anything in that sort. People are over seeing Ma Maniére sneakers like 4 times, 5 times a year. Like quality's great. It's immaculate, actually. The presentation, amazing. The price point, not so good. But at the same time, I just feel like the people are just... If this Jordan 6 sits, okay, that should tell you something, okay? At the end of the day, if no sizes sit on an Ma Maniére, it's over, bro. It's done for. Like, they're just... Like I said, at the end of the day, like I've said it before, is that their colorway is repetitive. It's the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, what up, Jeffrey? What's good, dude? Nightmare Flipsall has $700 shoes reserved. Kenny says, it's just boring. I mean, yeah, not reserving my size for $700. Too many drops. They need to slow down. Cleveland says they've been like this, like though, since last year, where like they dropped that entire collection. The 4s they had the Ma Maniére Jordan 4s back-to-back months, dude. Back-to-back months. One in August and then one in September. It was both, Air Jordan was a Jordan 3s, the black colorway. And then they had the same colorway like this, but in a 4. You feel me? I've seen a video of Ma Maniére Jordans on Ross Burlington, Jesus says. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the thing is, if not one size sells out on this shoe, it should tell them something. Switch colorways and be back to I don't know. I feel like they just kind of ruined it for their own brand at the end of the day, man. It doesn't matter. I feel like it would be too late to switch up the colorway. Like, I don't know if that's just me, but I feel like it'd be too late for them to switch over a new colorway. Like, say if like all of a sudden they go red, you know what I mean? Or like something else other than like, you know, a blue or like a maroon. I still feel like it'd be way too late. It'll be way too late. Like you already got the viewers and just the consumers just moved on to different stuff at the end of the day. You know, it's over. Like I feel like they have to take one of those union breaks. You know, the Union LA, when like Union LA, like they had to take a little bit of a break and like step away a little bit because they were in the same boat, man. I feel like they were in the same kind of boat where like it was just getting a little bit repetitive. Like they were just kind of desperate on putting like certain colorways on certain random silhouettes. It's just, I don't know. Stop mass producing Jordan 1s and produce what people want in bulk. But the thing is, Fofo, like it would be the same thing, bro. Like if you mass produce a Jordan 4, like kind of the same concept in a way. Like, but I feel like with the Jordan 4, like this year in general, like people are saying like, oh, I'm over the Jordan 4, Rafi. But like the colorways and the collabs have been really, really good this year alone. Like in the past, like they were dropping a lot of like random colorways. Like back in 23 to 24, like they were dropping like random colorways that people didn't really want, obviously. But like this year, like they knocked it out of the park with the collabs. And plus, they rarely dropped any random colorways with the 4s other than them denims and then those Jordan 4 cave stones that are dropping this upcoming year. So other than that, like all the collabs with Undefeated, Nigel's white cement 4s coming out this year again has been really, really good. You got Black Hats, right? So Obviously, Rare Airs didn't really hit as much, but it was still a really cool concept. I'm taking over their creative department, Raph. We will, you know what? As much as people would say, like, yo, Raph, I would be an amazing, assist when it comes to like creating colorways. Dude, you know how hard it is to create colorways for sneakers? You know how much pressure that is? Like, just because you feel like you have a vision, we don't even know whether or not if that's gonna hit. You don't know unless you do, unless you try, right? Jordan 4 is on fire this year. Nigel and Undefeated saved it. I mean, in general, I feel like with the Jordan 4s, like, I feel like white cement was already good enough, in my personal opinion. Like, if you look at it in a perspective of hype and resell, sure, Undefeated 4s and Nigel Sylvester Jordan 4s are probably going to be one of the most expensive Jordan 4s to drop this year alone. But like, other than that, like, if they didn't drop Undefeateds, it would have still been a really good year for 4s. I have to say, this has been the year of collabs and just Jordans in general. Anyone that says Jordans is dead, truly trapped in 2020 resale culture, not sneaker culture, 101 podcast says. Dude, sneakers are not dead in general, man. Like clearly there's just like, everyone roams around hype and resell this year, like, in general, like, with sneakers. But like, you stay hating on Ma Maniére, SMH, Darren Jones says. It's not hating, bro. It's just I'm just being real. I'm just being real, man. Like, Ma Maniére is just getting boring. That's it, man. Like, everyone says the same thing. Like, I get it. They're known for a lot of things. You know, I get it. They have an amazing backstory with their collection. I love what they represent. But as like a sneakerhead and consumer wise, bro, it's boring. I'm sorry. What am I supposed to sit here and glaze it? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and like fake the funk. I'm just saying, like, it's just getting a little boring when you have the same colorways dropping again and again and again and again. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if you missed the part that I said, like, these sixes are not bad. Like, these are actually decent. These are nice. It's something other than like a 4 and a 5 and a 3. But at the end of the day, like, I don't know. I'm just kind of over it. You gotta listen to me, bro. Like, there's a difference between, like, of me as a content creator saying certain things about a sneaker versus like some content creators out here just glazing a shoe just because they want some shit sent to them. Let's all be real here, okay? Like, that's how it is sometimes in this as a content in a content space where, like, you know, some people obviously like to make content on a certain shoe and a certain brand to glaze the brand so to get some free stuff. Like, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. All right. I say the same thing. I even told the Travis team, I was like, listen, like, I'll still go live for your sneakers, but, you know, I'm putting it out there that I'm still gonna put my personal opinion about a certain shoe. They don't give a fuck, bro. They're like, oh yeah, we don't care. I don't care. Like, they know that I'm not crazy a fan of the Jumpman Jacks. Like, they know that. Like, I'm not crazy of the Jumpman Jacks. I'm not crazy on certain Travises or anything like that. So, Travis Scott comes out with the same Air Jordan 1. You just give an Ma Maniére more criticism because at least it's bro, what do you mean the same Air Jordan 1? It's definitely not the same at the end of the day. You think brown and then them coming out with the yellow and blue shoes the same shoe? That's two different shoes, my guy. This is exactly the same colorways that you've seen on any other Jordans that they dropped. It's like Kanye dropping the same brown 350 V2s but in a different shade. Okay, like, and I've criticized Travis Scott, and you can't tell me that I haven't. Especially saying that I said that the Travis Scott fragments are not the best Jordan 1 low to drop this year. The Voodoos are better than the Travises. The Chicago Jordan 1s are better than the Travises. Like, you're missing, the thing is, like, you're missing some of the stuff that I've been saying, like, in this entire year. So you can't just say, oh, well, you're saying this about Travis. No, you probably missed you probably missed the fact that I said that Travis Scott fragments are not the best Jordan 1 low this year in 2025. You probably missed that one. So no, you can't try to say that I say this, say that. So I've been saying this since last year about Ma Maniére, like, and still great materials, but like, it's the same colorway. It's not, hey, listen, it's not an argument. It's just a debate, or it's just a conversation at the end of the day. Like, it is. And the thing is, like, like, for me, is it me hyping up Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows? No, it's just the people. That's what people want, because you know why? At the end of the day, that's what it's gonna have resell, dude. Like, I don't even have to do anything with Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows. I don't even have to hype it up, no nothing, because it's hype itself, because people hype it up because of how much it's going for. That's just how the sneaker game is nowadays. Whatever it is that's reselling, people are gonna want it. That's the reality of it all. But it's true, the Travis lows are the same. It's the same silhouettes for sure. Don't get me wrong. It's the same silhouettes but different colorways. You know. But there, it doesn't matter what silhouette that they go to with Ma Maniére. It's the same colorway every single time. But I totally get it. Because that's their branding. That's their branding of the same colorway. That's their colorways, you know. But no, I'm just putting it out there, man. It's not me hating. I still put an opinion about their Ma Maniére Jordan 6. I think it's a great shoe. It's just, you know, it's going to be a pass for me. I just think it's boring now, man. That's what I feel. Spaceman for the 16-month re-up. Happy Monday, Collection family. Raffy is the go. Shout out my boy Spaceman for the 17-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. When Ma Maniére cuts these release back heavy, people are going to miss the level of collab consistently. I mean, dude, there's always going to be a new collab, though. You know, there's always going to be a new collab with Jordan Brand and Nike. It's always going to be a new collab all the time. And it helps that, like, they're obviously open up the vault for other stuff other than just, like, you know, collab wise. You know, they're going to bring back, you know, some of the older stuff back in the past and then bring it back this year. I can't imagine what they're going to do in 2026. Same colorways, yes. The story is always different. No other brand putting it out a full movie based. Ma Maniére does a great storytelling. Sure. No. And I'm not, Darren, trust me. And I'm not taking that away from Ma Maniére, right? That's why I said their storytelling, the story behind the shoe, the entire collection that they did in the last year, presentation, material, right? But as an average consumer, I promise you, bro, not everybody's going to care about storytelling. And sometimes, even if you're like a really, you know, sneaker enthusiast that loves storytelling and behind the shoe and where it comes from, why did they drop it and the way they dropped it, some people do care about that. But some average consumers just care about the damn shoe. They care about colorway. They care about what it is. They don't care about some people don't care about the storytelling about behind the sneaker. It just, you know what I mean? Like, some people don't care. Some people don't care at all. That's the same thing with Dornbecker, you know? Like, some people care just like the look of the shoe. And, like, it's like, oh, well, that's kind of fucked up when people say Dornbeckers are an ugly shoe. It's like, well, people are going to judge a sneaker how it looks like sometimes, even though it's created by children, right? So, like, people are always going to say something. Some people don't care about storytelling sometimes, which, you know, I feel like, you know, it should be told a little bit more, right? But I don't know. Yeah, 100%. I feel you. Great debate. That's what I'm here for. Exactly, bro. You know, and the thing is, right? If Ma Maniére, you know, stops creating and they take a little bit of break, that's fine. And they come back, and I'm sure they'll still keep killing it, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm sure. And I feel like one shoe that a lot of consumers were thinking that it would probably happen was an SB Dunk, which I was like, maybe we could probably see one from Ma Maniére, but like, I feel like with SB Nike, they've moved past of trying to hype up Nike SB in general with, giving certain brands a silhouette with the SB. But I don't think it would ever happen anymore. I'm sorry, man, but that's sort of not true. The Elegance colorway is trash AF, but because it's Travis Scott, people buy it just like all black. But that's the thing, 101 podcast, right? People only care because it was only a Travis Scott. I bet you this, an average consumer is not going to know why. Like me personally, I didn't know why they chose a yellow and blue shoe. At first, I'm just like, why the hell did they choose a yellow and blue colorway on a Travis Scott? Like, it was random. But people found out the story behind it, where like it was his high school colorways, So that's what I'm saying. Like, people don't care about storyline. They just care about, okay, if they like the shoe or not. It's like, do I like this colorway or not? You feel me? I represent Ma Maniére all day long. The premium Air Jordan line, in my opinion. Yeah, for sure. If you want to talk about a brand that's worth paying $250, $260, it's going to be it's absolutely, Ma Maniére is going to be up there because of how good the materials and the presentation and everything about the shoe about it is worth how much you're paying big bucks for. Feel me? People are not going to know until they see the materials on the shoe versus, something like, no offense, like for me, Undefeated 4s are not the best material, but people will pay the price for the shoe. Why? Because of how much they're going for, right? It's because of what it is and how much it's going for. Because Undefeated 4s don't have the best material on that shoe. It's a nice looking sneaker, but I would say, like, yes, Ma Maniére got better material than the Undefeated 4s for sure. But it's because it's what it is and how much it's going for. Yeah, the hype and the resale makes a difference on a sneaker. And buy what you like. Too Legit says, yeah, you wear what you like by the end of the day. Mon says, absolutely, man. Nobody's talking about the quality and execution. The problem is the colorways are played out, Trey says. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what it is, bro. And that's why I feel like that's the reason why, like, a lot of people have less interest into Ma Maniére. That's it. It's because of the colorways. That's what I'm saying. I feel like at the end of the day, too, even if they switched up with a different colorway, I just don't think anybody would still be interested. $250 to $260 is going to be the retail for a GR Jordans before you know it. I don't think it will, but I might be damned. So Jordan Brand drop the same colorways anyway, Raf. We buy it OG colorways every year of drops, but I can see what you saying. Everyone on their shoes are the same colorways, Tresswall says. Yeah, but yeah, for sure, right? Like with white cement, it's like, all right, well, we'll probably see this in the next 5 years. We'll see this again, right? Because let's be honest, like, of course, more people are probably wearing OG colorways more than like a collaboration like Ma Maniére, like in my personal opinion. Like, a lot of people love OGs. And then it's like, well, you could probably see this in another 5 years, right? Or as much as everyone hates it, resale drives the sneaker market. People just have to accept it. The difference between people who really love sneakers and people who are just casual fans of shoes. 100%, man. At the end of the day, it's okay when people pick and choose. That's why it's like when you see a lot of the OGs too, like you get OG sneakerheads in here, be like, well, I like OG colorways only, and this, you guys be disrespecting the OG colorways. But you got OGs skipping on OG colorways sometimes too. Like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of OGs in here, but there's not every OG sneakerhead is buying all the OG stuff. Like, it's all right. It's like, well, Raph, I don't really need it, because I already have it. Really, you just being negative. No, it's just an opinion, bro. Because I've always messed with Ma Maniére for a very long time. I'm just, as a consumer, just bored of it. That's it. So. Everybody should have clothing that matches this colorway at this point. The world are high beasts. If it is what it is, Big Sean says. No, it's all right, dude. Raph, you sick, bro? Yeah, I'm just still recovering. Yeah, over the weekend I got sick, so I'm still kind of recovering. I've been trying to stay away from my kids because like I don't want them getting sick because their first day of school's today. So it just sucks if I had got them sick on their first day. That's why I was trying my best not to like, because my kids always be jumping on me and wanting to play and stuff. And I tell them like, listen, kids, like I don't want you to get you guys sick. So Ma Maniére social status MPB Nigel's raffles are open. Yeah, we seen that. So obviously we're gonna expect these Nigel Sylvester raffles going up this week. Obviously Saturday is gonna be the day. I'm just really curious of how limited the Jordan 1 Low Nigels are gonna be. I really am, but I feel like a lot of people are asking about these. The Wakes. A lot of people asking about these. A lot of people asking about this. Yeah, it's all about the resell and hype. Ma Maniére is no hype because they drop like 10 shoes a year. Steven says, you being bored of colorways doesn't make it played out. Mark says, yeah, well, it's just my opinion at the end of the day, man. That's just my opinion, bro. That's just my opinion at the end of the day, So, like, that's why I'm like not as crazy for certain things. I don't know. And I look for something new sometimes, but like maybe that's how me as a sneakerhead, bro. Like I don't know what it is, but I don't mind like getting rid of some stuff and getting some new other things to try out. Feel me? Like, well, people have like the same rotations and stuff like that. Like I like my rotation a little bit different sometimes. I don't know. The Nigel's releasing on Sneakers app. They should be releasing on Sneakers app. They should. I don't know when though. I just know that Nigel announced it. Announced the shoe dropping on Saturday, which is obviously on his website, but I don't know when it comes to sneakers. So y'all so sensitive. It's all good, man. At the end of the day, like, like it's just sneakers, bro, at the end of the day. But like I get it that there's some people are different than I am. People are really, true sneaker enthusiasts where they care about everything, including the story behind a sneaker. I totally get it. So, but just because the thing is, like you said, it's just like, what did he say? He said, a boring of a colorway doesn't make it played out. But just because it has a really great story behind the shoe doesn't mean it's a good shoe. Like, I get it. Feel me, has a great story behind it, but some people are just not gonna, be like, oh, I like it because of the story. I like it because of the colorway, and I could wear it every single other day or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't want to overthink this. You know what I mean? I don't want to overthink this shit, bro. It's either you like it or you don't like it. Keep it moving. Just chilling. The only Yeezys I want to keep on my wave. Bro, I don't know why that was all over my feed over the weekend, and I just did this. You ever cringe a little bit? I was just like, oh man, people are still on this. Because, I guess Ye dropped a bunch of Yeezys for, like, $20. Like, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I've moved past, like, the whole, like, Yeezy stuff. I have. I think it was a great time when it was and how it was. But then, like, it's just, I don't know. I seen that he dropped, like, a bunch of Yeezys. You could buy it for, like, $20 or something like that. I don't know if it's, like, from Adidas, but I think it's just from his own brand. Awake 5s are a must. Dude, that leather quality on this pink colorway is insane. It's crazy. Like, this colorway on this one, obviously not a lot of people like the whole pink and red. I get it, but like, man, the quality on it is crazy. I passed on a lot of hey man, listen, I passed on a lot of sneakers in general this year, man. And then that's okay. You feel me, Merc? Like, you like what you like at the end of the day, man. You feel me? Like, and that's totally fine. You know what I mean? Like, I passed on a lot of stuff this year. But like, because the thing is, I'm at a point in my, like, not in my life, but like in buying sneakers, it's just like, I only like buying shoes. I tell myself, okay, I'm buying the shoe because I know I'm going to wear it. Like, I will tell you this right now, Merc. Every single shoe that I purchased this year, other than obviously my Undefeated 4s, are all worn. Like, I worn my SB4s over the weekend twice. It's crazy because like I've been telling myself that's what I want to do moving forward to buying shoes, because I've already gotten I've already been, in my life, already buying over 120, 30, 40 pair, 440,000, not 40,000, excuse me, 140 pairs of sneakers in my sneaker collection, where like 90, 80% of those shoes were not even worn. Like, I don't want to be in that. I don't want to be in that position anymore. I want to be in a position where, like, all right, if I'm going to buy this shoe, I want to wear it, and I know I genuinely like the sneaker. So that's why all my sneakers in my sneaker collection right now are all worn. All the shoes that I bought this year in 2025 are all worn because I know this was a shoe that I was going to wear. That's including basketball shoes too. So I purchased 2 basketball shoes this year, and they're both worn. I just can't do it. I can't do 140 shoes and then not expect me to, not expect myself to wear them. So I want to wear them. So that's why I'm like, dude, my SB4s have been worn twice this weekend. So, yeah, right. It's a waste of money to buy shoes that you're not going to wear. Yeah, I mean, because I get it, because we got different types of collectors in here where like they just can't get rid of a certain shoe. But it's like, bro, like you could get rid of this sneaker and get another shoe that you want that you will actually wear, So, but anyways, it's all good. That's the whole point of collecting sneakers, because it's like, oh, then it's gonna be rare down the road because it's not worn. There's different collectors. It's fine. Kobe Volt still up on Sneakers app, Ron says. Yeah, because the Kobe Volt's going to happen again. Watch. The whole Kobe Volt's going to happen again, bro. It's going to happen again. So, like, that's, like, one reason why, like, before I moved out here in Vegas, man, I had 120 plus sneakers. And, I'd be forgetting going through. I'm sure you guys feel the same way when you go through your closet and stuff, and it's just like, oh dude, I totally forgot that I even had this, bro. I didn't even know I had like triple ups of certain shoes, because they're dug underneath like other shoes, and I'm just like, I opened it up and I was like, dude, I was like, when did I have like 3-4 pairs of these? I'm like, huh? Like, when did I have this? I had like 3 pairs. I think I had like 3 pairs of the Jordan 4s, the Breads, the Reimagines. I had like 3 of them. I had like 4 pairs of Yeezy Slides. I didn't even know that. Like foam runners, I had like 3 of the same ones. A couple of the 4s, couple of the same things. I was just like, what the heck? I had a couple same of the Kobe's. Forgot I had those. I was like, what the heck's going on in here? The only thing I'm wearing lately is the Patas 90s, Marco says. Vince is the real estate rap. Back to Kelly says. No, I got rid of most of it. I think I'm like down to like 50 now. So, but like obviously I'm still buying this year, so it's like it still stacks up. But like eventually I'll probably go through my closet and then, get rid of some stuff that I haven't worn in a long time. I just feel like if I haven't worn it in like 6 months, I don't need it. I always tell my mom that. I was like, Mom, listen, if it's been sitting in your home for more than 6 months, you don't need it, Mom. Just throw it away. Because my mom's a hoarder, bro. She likes to like keep things and like put it in corners of her garage. My dad gets upset, but like, your mom always hoards all these things and we don't even need them. I downsized my collection from 75 to 35, Dougal says, which is fine, Something dropping today? No, normally on Mondays we kind of go through the day. Throughout the week and what to expect. Obviously, the biggest thing you expect is the Jordan 1 Low, Nigel Sylvester's. Also, the Jordan 12 French Blue 12s are dropping this week if anybody cares about that as well. So, sub Raph and collection fan, what up, J-Boy? Just got those black Yeezy Slides, Cold Devil says. You won't need it until you throw it away. Yeah, I know. Facts, bro. It'll be like that sometimes. You might need it one day. Well, yeah, one day, Vince. When it's like that one day you need it, it's like, man, why did I throw that away? I felt that way sometimes with certain things, but it's like, whatever. Just go buy it again. Like, even if it's like some sort of charger or something like that, I was like, am I gonna need this charger? I was like, no, I'm not gonna need it. I'll just throw it away. And then I think I was like, man, I should have kept that charger. I'm in that predicament. I have 100 plus DS pairs in my closet. Well, the thing is, that's fine. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, okay? Because people have to realize as well is that some people in here have 9-to-5 jobs. Like, I know how it feels. Before I quit my job, I worked swing shift. I worked Sometimes I'd work 12-hour shifts. Sometimes I'd work 10-hour shifts. And mind you, I was still streaming too the next following day. That's the only reason why I went swing shift. My shift was 3 to 11:30. Sometimes I will have my shifts 3 to 2 or 3 to 3 sometimes. That's 3 p.m. till whatever the morning. Okay, so the reason why I went swing shift so I could still stream here on YouTube and do the live cops. And I was building up all these shoes where it's just like, man, I'm not even wearing these because I had a 9 to 5. It's like, when you come home, right? Especially if you're working swing shift, it's like you ain't gonna wear them until maybe the next day. But then like whenever you have to like sleep throughout the entire day, you wake up, it's like, all right, in a couple hours you have to go to work. So it's like you never get to certain shoes because you're always working all the time. Some people in here wear work boots, like steel-toed boots. Some people don't have that luxury where like they could go inside a job where they could wear whatever they want. Nah, heck no. Some people wear work boots. Some people got to work, don't want to get their shoes dirty, so they got to wear like some beaters or something like that to work. But most of the time, a lot of people be wearing like work boots or something like that, or like a uniform where you can't wear sneakers. So, do you currently work, Raph? No, this is what I do. I just do social media. So, UPS driver wearing my Undefeateds, Mario says. Yeah. Do I need the $20? Nah, bills are paid and throw it away, Orlando says. Yeah, man, it'll be like that sometimes, man. And that's why I understand why certain people have like, a whole lot of shoes that are dead stock because they can't get to it. It's like, well, by the time a new shoe comes out, it's like you're still trying to get to the first sneaker that you bought in the beginning of the year. Rise hours of water leaks into my studio one day, and after I decided I'm never wearing my sneakers to work again. One podcast says, you know what? I was working with steel-toed boots too, and obviously you're allowed. Obviously, you can wear whatever you want. Walk into work. I've always saw this gentleman that I worked with that used to come in with Travis's with some really heat. And then we would have our work boots and stuff like that. We'd take them off. And at the end of the day, he would put his feet into his Jordans. I was like, bro, like we had a long day at work. You want those stinky ass socks inside your heat, bro? He was like, man, these are the only times that I get to wear my Jordans. I was like, you know what? You ain't wrong, bro. I was like, but damn, man, if I were you, at least get some new, bro. His socks would be dirty. His socks would be dirty. He'd be like wearing some Travis highs. Then you put his foot inside his Travis's. I was like, man, you're better than me, bro. Oh man, I was like, you better than me, dog. I was like, I would have been bringing an extra pair of socks or something. Put my stanky ass feet inside those shoes. Rabbit, did you get a hold of Undefeated yet to find out when my pair ships out? Rami says, no, they still got him, bro. They told me you got to keep waiting, buddy. Raph, I only buy shoes that have resale value too, so I can trade or sell. I mean, that's fine too. I mean, like who cares? Like if you want to buy a certain shoe to either trade, for a trade value, that's fine as well. Like a lot of people do that nowadays. That doesn't consider you as a reseller. It's like certain shoes that have like that are valued differently. It's like, well, what if I don't hit? I could actually use this as trade bait, so I don't have to like break the bank for a certain shoe. You know what I mean? FYI, I haven't received a date for my Undefeated 4s to come in yet. Should be receiving by Thursday. I feel like a lot of people should start receiving, like most people that are still waiting should start receiving their notifications by this week or next. Like, because they're supposed to land into your doorstep by the 28th. That was their timeline. I love French Blue 12s. I have them from 2015. I need them 2025 too, Fofo says. Mine haven't shipped out yet. Laura says, hey man, you just gotta stay patient. If you're still waiting for your Undefeateds, you gotta stay patient. I promise you that wait will be worth it. And from the looks of it, it looks like majority of people are beating the final boss. A lot of people are beating the final boss. You're not wrong though about buying all these Jordans and not being able to wear them, because all we do is work and wear our uniforms at work. Adam says it'll be like that sometimes, man. I'm like I said, the new Jordans that come out, by the time like the new Jordans come out, it's like, man, I haven't even got to the first one yet. So Mine will be delivered Wednesday, Mr. Inappropriate Gaming says. There you go. Facts, 50 hours a week, straight steel toes on, Nicholas says. I know how that feels, man. I was the same way. I was wearing steel toe boots for 5 years, Nicholas. And even though like some of the situations I was in, I was just working in the office, like my job still required to wear steel-toed boots because you might have to go out in the field at any time. So it's like I never really had the opportunity to, to wear certain shoes that I want to wear. So I understand how that feels. What up, man? Have patience with the undefeated force. I'm still waiting for mines, but not worrying about it, Marcel says. There you go. That's the thing, chat. Like, sneakers is not dead. Okay, I'll tell you that. Sneakers are definitely not dead, dude. Sneakers are not dead. Sneakers are not dead. People will say, oh, sneakers are dead, this and that. That's why you see a lot of other people, moving towards different things and hobbies. But, dude, like, sneakers is not dead. It's just because the resale's dead. That's it. That's it. That's it. That is it. Motherfuckers got greedy. Where everything used to be like going for so much money, but now it's like only selected, items are going for certain things. Like, for instance, like obviously I get it that like shattered backboards are coming out in the next week or so. Like people are gonna be like, oh, Jordan 1s are dead. Jordan 1s are dead. Like we always go through these type of like situations, like, and then next thing you know, there's another hype sneaker that goes for like $500-600, and all of a sudden sneakers aren't that dead. It's like, come on, bro. All right, sneakers are not dead, bro. The sneakers are super mainstream. Super mainstream. Sneakers are dead. People don't have disposable income, Roman says. Maybe you. Some people people still at the end of the day are still buying. You don't have to buy every single shoe to determine if a sneaker is dead or not. Like, there's so many great shoes that still drop, and people consistently buy shoes every single month. It may be sitting, but that don't stop from people from buying. If sneakers were dead, then I would have a pair of undefeated fours, SMH. Hey man, listen, here we go. Working 12 hours a day, difficult to wear every shoe in my collection. The thing is, like, a hobby like buying shoes is like any other hobby that keeps you sane. Hey man, listen. Buying sneakers literally keeps some of you guys sane, bro. Deadass. It's like, it's an addicted hobby. It's like, man, you know what? I've been working real hard. Let me buy these shoes real quick. Sneakers are dead. I don't know with that. Gotta love UPS Final Boss. Did you see sneaker pages on the IG saying Tokyo 5s will be? That was Rami. That it's because they're dropping it early in Japan, probably. We kind of talked about that this morning, is that I feel like they're only dropping them probably early overseas, and then we'll probably have a general public out here in the US. So there's no way they're making that Tokyo 5s limited back-to-back times. There's no way, but I could be wrong. So has anyone not yet got a shipping email? Pure Diamond says no. There was a ton of people that did. They're just going in waves. Like, if you're still waiting for your undefeated fours, they're just going out in waves. That's it. They're just going out in waves. That's why I'm excited for this these next couple years. That's what I'm saying. Like, yes, I get it. There's certain shoes where they'll be tough to hit, right? Undefeated fours were tough. Brick by bricks are gonna be tough. Like, obviously, the Jordan 1 low Travises have been tough. But like I said, like in the last couple months, chat, it's been an amazing year for sneakers. I feel like most GRs, especially hype GRs and like certain hype drops, I feel like I have been pretty easy to hit. Like, yes, you would have to put in a little bit of extra work, but at the end of the day, like, I just feel like there's been a really great turnaround when it comes to sneakers. Like you don't have to break the bank for sneakers. You don't have to be like, man, why do I have to pay like $800+ for a pair of sneakers because I really, really want them? Maybe the only shoes that really go for a lot are literally brick by bricks, undefeated fours, bread 85s, and that is it. Everything else, you don't have to break the bank for a shoe. You don't. What up, Nolan? What up, dude? Good morning, bro. It's been a long time since I've seen you. You're busy golfing. People doing fives, Jordan 1s for $250. If that's not dead, what is? Fofo says 2 for the 37-month re-up. Susan. Shout out my boy Toof. Thank you so much for the 37-month review. Yeah, metallic 5s. But other than that, like everything else has been like, it's been pretty like solid to hit, bro. Like in my personal opinion, it's been a solid hit for 2025. Here we go. A short film of Jordan Brand. Awake. Here we go. We're getting more updates for these awakes. So it looks like awakes are really dropping this year or this month. Here's another little update.
Makes me want to.
Oh my gosh, that music is so loud. Is there like a certain this they're showing off the entire collection. Is there like a certain date for this? Yeah, they're 100% just teasing out the collection, the clothes. Them pink ones are fire, huh, Toof? Yeah, they're 100% just teasing out the entire collection, bro. The 17th, that's this week. 17th isn't that on a Sunday? It's on a Sunday. Sunday drop? Why if he of course came in yesterday and the pair of my wife won me coming in tomorrow? Yeah, I feel like isn't the black pair the most limited one, I think, right? The black pair, the black and blue. It says 28th or black or some are saying the weekend on the pink, but nothing sure yet. I heard like 7K for the pink ones. Yeah, equal on the 17th. Gotcha. Am I tweaking? Or is the 17th on a Sunday? Yeah, it is on a Sunday. That's weird how they would start a equal raffle on a Sunday. But I mean, if it's a Monday, then sure. Pink most limited. I thought pink is the most limited one. I thought the blue was. The blue and black. Okay, well, I might be wrong. Okay, here we go. The equal online raffle starts on the 17th. The equal in-store raffle starts on the 17th. The sneaker releases on the 30th, which is the blue. Bubblegum, pink, 7,000 pairs. Awake 17. Racer blue, 13. Dang, dude. So the blue one is more the GR version. And then, GR pair. And then the pink is the limited one. Okay. Pink is limited. Okay. Pink 7,000, blues. Damn, that's not a lot of pairs. Supposedly they're not numbered, right? Because I know there was some controversy saying like the pink pair was supposed to be numbered, but then people were getting like unnumbered pairs or something like that. I don't know what was going on with that. Oos for the 15-month re-up. What up, Raph? Happy Monday. What up, Oos?
Happy Monday.
What up, dude? Thank you so much for the 15-month re-up. They both limited. Pink is more limited. Gotcha. Okay. And then you got the blue pair, which is dropping on Sneakers app on the 30th. Damn, this month is stacked, dude. You got the 28th, you got the Undefeateds, and you got the 30th for the Awake 5s. It's only numbered on the right shoe. Pink is numbered. Pink is numbered. So we saw the left shoe. Now y'all want pink. Pink is numbered. Pink is numbered. Man, listen, all I gotta say, when we first shared images with this, oh boy, there were so many people hating on this shoe. Copper drop. Let me know in the chat. Copper drop on Awake 5s. Like, if I go back to that stream that we talked about this shoe with first images, oh boy, so many people were like, yo, these are dog water. Y'all better keep the same energy. Especially on this pink pair. Y'all, a lot of y'all were hating on this pink pair. Cop all day. Drop. Cop, drop. Bird Kick selling pink pair for $400. That means you probably should wait. He's selling it for $4. Is that with the box? Easy pass. Hold up. Nah, all y'all it can't be switching. Oh man. This is just one of those where like I don't need, but I think the pink pair is nice, man. But it's not a need. Like, yeah, I'll go for them, but if I don't hit, it's not gonna be a big deal. It's equal. It's equal. It's an equal raffle. Sleeper, sleep pink, sapphire, cop 100%. I mean, the black and blue ones. I dig this. I love the A on the side of it. I think that's really cool that they added on there. But like I said, it's not a need. It's cool. I like it. It's nice. The pink is nice. That if you guys look at Complex Sneakers review on the 5s, man, that leather on the freaking pink pair is butter. Like the entire shoe is tumbled leather. The entire shoe is tumbled. Really, really nice. The black and blue pair, it looks way better than pink. Chosen One says. If you go watch the review, it's really nice. Cool Kicks already got them, man. Holy dude, look at this. Cool Kicks don't miss. Cool Kicks already got them. Look, brand new Awake NY Jordan 5 size 8, 11, and 11 for $400 in store now. Someone said amazing prices. How much are these even going for now? They're probably just trying to dump these for $400. They don't even have it listed. They don't even have it listed on StockX. What up, Base Maryland? What's good, dude? For $400, chat, you can get the pink pair. By the way, I got a haircut. I got a haircut over the weekend, chat. $400. Someone says, do you ship? 2K in the pink. If the A wasn't there, it'd look a lot better. That A is trash. I wouldn't even pay $150. How much is retail? Probably like $225. $225 was the retail price, right? That's the retail price on these joints. $225. Hey Rav, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. What up, kicking with SB? What up, man? Leave the hat on, Rav. Just chilling says, you know what? You're right. What they have drop and Kicks Stay Fresh. What up, Kicks for Stay Fresh? What up, man? Nothing on Mondays. Today's a chill day. We're just kind of going through what to expect this week. Good morning, fam. I'm going to wait one more week to buy the Undefeated Air Jordan 4s via Go. I don't know if the price will go any lower. Sneakers app might drop the market or could go up. Trying to be patient. Mean says. Morning Rap, which Awake 5s you like the best? Honestly, I really like that pink colorway. The pink is nice. The blue and black one's not bad either. They're both great colorways. But like, it's probably gonna be a pass for me. I'll go for the shoe. I think I'm going for the homie Toof. Toof, you want these, right? I'll go for your 13 if you want me to. I know Toof wants these bad. I told him I'll go for his size. But I think I'd go. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go for Toof because Toof wants the pink pair. And I'll go for his size, not 13, because I told him I would. Because I don't really need these. These are nice. I'll give you my opinion. They're nice, but it's not a need. It's more of like I want. These 5s can move around. Who says that black pair fire with the white laces don't sleep? Yes, he wants it. Rami says. Hell yeah, thank you. Yeah, Toof, I got you, bro. I probably won't be live on Sunday for it if the equal raffle goes live. Probably won't be live. I'll be in LA over the weekend. So I'll be pretty busy. I'll be live. Listen, chat. I'll be live on Saturday at an LA hotel room. All right. I'll be live on Saturday at a hotel room just for you guys. Maybe I'll be live in the morning. Who knows? I don't even know what time I'm supposed to leave on Sunday morning. Why didn't you do the ISRU challenge of the Tom Sachs? Because I don't care about the Tom Sachs, bro. Honestly. Tom Sachs are just overrated in my personal opinion. I don't know why. I don't care about Tom Sachs. I know some people were you know what I'm saying? People were kind of like going crazy to Tom Sachs and doing all that stuff, but I don't care for it. I don't know. dark sport concert. Frosty, calling it a dark sport concert is crazy. Equal might disqualify you. They know what size you usually go for, Dougal says. When's a Metallic 5 dropping again? It happened last week, bro. It happened last week. I'm going to Pokemon World this weekend, Casanova Kane says. There you go, sub chat. Not gonna lie, I want these for my niece and nephew. They got kid sizes, right, Alexis? I don't know what the sizing is on these. I don't know what the sizing is on this. I honestly don't know. They probably go down maybe to a 3.5, maybe. That's crazy, Frosty. Calling it a dark sport concert is crazy. Hey, I can't wait to go to the dark sport concert. Hold on. Let me see. Jellyfish releases on the 15th. Yo, where are they dropping those jellyfishes? Rami, 15th, that's on Friday. Where are they dropping that at? On confirmed? Dude, so many of you guys want those jellyfishes. Should be a very fun release coming up. On the release should be fun. Haven't seen a new solo, any shoe of that matter. Create the buzz the Pharrell did with the jellyfishes. Oh, he's just talking about resale. Man, I want to know where. I don't care about the resale. The ocean. And so many people want that, dude. Literally so many people want those freaking jellyfishes, bro. So many people do. You like that, Nam? This motherfucker call it a fucking dark sport concert is crazy. Yo, Frosty, you're hilarious, bro. Ask him his favorite song. This man Frosty can't make this shit up, bro. Is Riley up? No, okay, good. You need therapy if to buy a jellyfish. Confirmed app. Okay. $300 new. Oh yeah. By the way, those jellyfishes are retailed at $300. If anybody did not know, jellyfishes are retailed at $300. Retail, but the thing is, you get everything with it though. The box and everything, the presentation about the jellyfishes are really, really cool. But it just seems like those jellyfishes a ton of people want, bro. Oh man, pop off in the bikini bottom for jellies. It's hard to choose just one dark sport song. Oh man, what up, Tanene? What up, man? Yeah, $300. 150 too much, Daniel says. I mean, the shoe is all right, but like the presentation, everything about it is cool. But like, damn, $300 for the jellyfishes. What up, Tanene? What's good, dude? Resell over $500, Rami says. Yeah, we all know why you're going for him, Rami. Huh? 150 for the box and packaging. Cushy says. I stay in VA Beach, so the jellyfishes is a must cop. Gotta rep my city. There you go. There you go. If you want them, it's dropping on the 15th, I guess, on confirmed app. I got to double check on that as well, because we'll 100% go live for them. I'll probably pass on them, but like, hey man, listen, I know a ton of people in here are going to want them. Can you pull the jellyfishes up? I never seen them. You never seen the jellyfishes? Yeah. No, actually, Rami, where's that link? Where's that link that you sent with the jellyfish box and stuff? Remember that link that you sent me? You have that one still? Not gonna lie, I like the Jordan 10 steals. They come in normal box. I seen them, bro. This entire time with the whole jellyfish box, I thought it actually had water inside. I was tweaking. I was like, bro, but the bag just looks like it has water inside, but there's nothing. There's no water. Pharrell overrated to me now, Collie Green says. Yeah, I mean, he had his time back in like 2015. 16 era when he had the Pharrell, the racers or something like that with Adidas. And like people were kind of going crazy with that. The NMDs, when the NMDs kind of kicked off in 2016. It's just a great retro. The pink ones are fire. Jeremy Wu says, good Monday morning, Ravi and the family. What about Chang? Good morning to you, my friend. Appreciate you tapping in this morning. How are ya? Good morning. The pink ones are fire, Jeremy Wu says. It's just a great retro. Jellyfish discharge, Assad says. Man, if you look at the packaging overall is super, super dope. Hold on, let me see. I think Rami's trying to look for the link, but let me see if I can find it here. Oh, never mind. We got Rami here. Here, let me see. Here it is. Where'd it go? Oh, someone actually did an unboxer with it.
Star Jellyfish by Pharrell Williams.
What's up with his music?
Now these are wild. Seen multiple times on Pharrell in the past year. The Addy Star Jellyfish is a premium skateboard keys jellyfish. Vibrant orange.
Like if you look at the box, this literally what it comes with. It comes with looks like a wooden box. Right? It's like a wooden box. Look at this. It's not a wooden box. It looks like a cardboard box, but it looks like it's wooden, but it's not. $300. The box is huge, dude. Literally, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not crazy for the shoe, but like, I would just want to buy these just to open the box.
These are the Adidas Addy Star Jellyfish by Pharrell Williams.
Bro, look how that big of a box just for that little bag. Listen, that shipping cost got to be expensive. $300 and people complain about Jordans.
Now these are wild. Seen multiple times on.
Yeah, that's how the shoe looks like. That's how the shoe looks like. I don't know what the production numbers are. I also don't know what the stock is either. I'm assuming stock numbers are probably low. Like, what do you guys think? I'm not into such a big box, Rami says. It's because Pharrell is the head designer for Louis Vuitton. Rafi wants the box for the new bed. Yeah, bro, listen, I could probably fit inside the box. That ass. I don't know what the sizing are. These look like they run big.
Sizing feels true to size with a
Oh, he says true to size.
So if you have a narrow foot or prefer a snug fit, you might be able to get away with half drop might happen as soon as the Failing from
$300, chat. $300 dad shoe. I mean, that's like with the what's it called? The Yeezy foam runners. Not the foam runners, but the 700s.
by way of Paris. These are the Adidas Addy Star Jellyfish.
Because those box shoes are ugly. People are paying $300 for the box. I could probably literally fit inside that box. Graphic, people stopped wearing chunky Balenciagas a while ago. Pretty much a knockoff. You know, I didn't think of that. You know what? I never thought about that. Because that kind of does look like a Balenciaga in a way. Please stop reviewing this shoe. Hey, come on, bro. There's other people that want them. That sneaker not dope. The Adidas is just chunkier than the other nothing special as all Kali says. Yeezy and these are not the same, John DC says. Absolutely not. I think it's special box, probably regular box. Bro, imagine, yo, listen, chat. This has to be the box, bro. There's no way you pay $300 and then you just get a normal Adidas box with that bag in it. There's no way. You will 100% get that bag with it. So, I think this is the box. I have not rocked my undefeated fours yet. I have not. I don't know when I don't even know. I don't have anything that goes with it. Yeah, it's not real wood. It's just a regular box. It's not real wood. The box is huge. Yeah, it is. It's giving Walmart specials, Unique says. Hey, man, listen, you like what you like. And there's going to be a ton of people going for it. All right, how about this? Copper drop in the chat. Copper drop. Copper drop. Copper drop. Copper drop. Copper drop. Copper drop. I'll show you a real come on, bro. That's crazy, bro. See, look, there's a lot of people going for it. Cop, see? Just because some of y'all don't like it, don't mean there's some people that do. You know what I mean? There's some people in here that want them. See? There it is. We'll be here. All right, anybody wants these? I'll be here. All right? I will be here. I will be here supporting y'all. I think it's a cool concept. In my personal opinion, chat, I think it's a cool concept. I honestly think it's a cool concept. I mean, yeah, $300, but I mean, so, you know, I think it's a cool concept. So if anybody's copping these, I personally think it's cool. I was always curious about like the entire packaging, but that's obviously what you get.
Now these are wild. Details.
Orange colorway, orange, black and white. The shoe looks real chunky. It reminds me of yeah, when someone brought up the whole Balenciaga look, it definitely has that look to it. They definitely look like them Walmart high. Ron says they aren't Jordans and something new. New can't hurt. Yeah, absolutely, man. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Look at this. Look at this, Rami. No one cares. No one cares about the resale of them, bro. Maybe you do. I don't care. They go for $1,000. I don't care about the sales, bro. This could be a $3,000 shoe. I'd probably still pass. Presentation is dope, but the shoe is not it. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they just have that, you know, Adidas has their own style of sneakers, you know. Even if this was a $3,000 shoe, I'll probably pass. People saying they won't pay $300. Where are they dropping at? I think from according to what you guys are saying in the chat, someone said the confirmed app, but I wasn't 100% certain. I wasn't 100% sure. See, that's the thing. I don't really like looking at those prices because people then start to drool over their mouth because they see how much it's going for. I don't want to push that here because then you lose the opportunity to the people that want them. If you guys are saying pass, then pass for it. It gives a higher chance for the ones that really want them that could get it. All right. It gives a higher chance to the ones that actually want the shoe for the toe could go grab them. That's a cop for $80, Jonathan says. All right, well then keep the same energy, I guess, right? Hopefully it's easier for the ones that really want them could go grab them for retail. Right, I actually want them for the toe. There you go, see? I'm going for it now. I just saw that. It says, oh, come on, bro. Save it to the ones that want them. All right, what are these? Can someone explain what these are? So I saw this. Someone tagged me on these the other day. Some Jordan 5s. New Balance started this wave, and it's a Boogie Puma. When is the Nigel Jordan 1 Lows releasing? They're dropping this weekend, this Saturday. They're dropping this Saturday. I wouldn't pass if I got it, Assad says. Well, we have some new Jordan 5 colorways that are dropping. When? 9.5, not sure if I need to go half size or not. Well, from according to that video, he was saying going true to size unknown. So y'all who want these Balenciaga sneaker knockoffs that legit need help, Tito says. Town Legend for the 19-month re-up. What up, family? Shout out my boy Town Legend, the freaking building. Thank you so much for the 19-month re-up. Look, he's back. Yeah, someone freaking hit him. He wasn't even on timeout. He was hidden. Someone in the chat freaking hit him in the chat. I had to like literally search him up and then unhide him on the chat. You don't care about resale, but I bet you ain't cop those olive fours. What are you talking about, olive fours? What four are you talking about, bro? What's the resell? I'm gonna camp out the outlets for them, Mike Ingram says. Is the Nigels on sneakers app? They will be on the Nike sneakers app. I just don't know what date. I don't know what date they're going to be on. All right. I don't know what date the Nigels are dropping on the sneakers app. I just know they're dropping on August 2nd. And I think the Nigels on sneakers app will probably be the next following week. So I see the metallic 5s on the thumbnail. We getting some more drops. No, we're just recapping the drop last week since I didn't go live on Saturday. I was sick on Saturday, and I'm still trying to recover from my sickness. So I just wanted to recap what went down last week, because Mondays are normally we kind of go through the breakdown of what to expect this week and what's dropping. You know, just regular sneaker news podcasts on Mondays, what to expect and stuff like that. If anybody's new here as well, like you have to expect that like Mondays, nothing really goes down on Mondays. So I mean, nothing really goes down. You copying them Nigels, Raph? I'll go for them, but like if I don't hit, I wouldn't be upset. If I don't hit, I wouldn't be upset. It just seems like these Jordan 1 lows Nigels are going to be pretty limited. You seem pretty limited. I don't know. They seem pretty limited with the Nigel Jordan 1 lows. Is it a drop for me? But a retail cop, Junior says. Okay, so what do we have left for the rest of the month? So we have undefeated 4s. We have Nigels. We have the Jellyfishes. We have the Wake 5s. And then that's it, right? That's all we have this month, okay? So what are you guys wanting before the month ends? We got those shoes. There's probably some miscellaneous sneakers that I probably missed. But like if there's any other shoes that you guys want before the month ends, what will it be? I mean, we got shattered backboards, right? We got shattered backboards. Can't forget those. Shattered backboards, Nigels, Awake 5s, undefeated 4s, Jellyfishes, and then French Blue 12s. What do you guys want? I want them all. All of them, Kosher says. Shattered backboards. I need undefeated 4s. Shattered, double up on the 4s. I want undefeated to send my damn shoes already. Shattered backboards. Shattered backboards, cop, and Nigel's soul to soul says. There you go. I'm sure some of you guys will take a lot of W's on Nigel's. Undefeateds as of right now has 35,000 stock in the US. That means it's probably going to be an EA. If there's 35,000, if that's the rumor of 35,000 pairs for the undefeated 4s, that means it's going to be an EA. Most likely. It's most likely going to be an exclusive access. 100%. What are the Jellyfishes? The Adidas Jellyfishes. The Pharrell Williams. SB 95 is still dropping. Oh, that's right, dude. We can't forget about those. Hold on. Chat. These are dropping next week. I forgot. When is this? That is next week, Friday. I forgot the Air Max 95s. These are nice. These are nice. Hey EA, I know, but like if it ends up being like 35,000 pairs, it's going to be an exclusive access on the sneakers app, dude. Like I hate to break the news to y'all, but I feel like that's going to happen. 100%. Forgetting due to resale value low, Vince says. I hit on undefeated, but they haven't even shipped them yet. I mean, forgotten due to resale value? Not really. I just be forgetting that they're dropping. I mean, I named the French Blue 12s. You guys don't like these? Stop it. The genie said. These are nice, man. These are nice. Y'all bought some Restock Jordans. Y'all pockets. Well, not everybody hit though. No, not everybody was hitting on the restocks last week. Undefeated 4s and Nigel 1s, Christopher says. Heard it doesn't last for skating. Cushy says still waiting on the shipment for Undefeated 4s as well, Trady. What up, Trady Kicks? What up, man? Yo, Trady, what's it called? Chris Montgomery was telling me about your channel. Let's check out my boy Trady, bro. You know what? I'll subscribe, bro. Let me see. Well, shout out my boy Trey. Yo, Chris Montgomery sent me your channel. Let's check it out here real quick. You got your 4s in or what? Still tans and head. This is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go.
Go into the fold and turn website layouts into an art form with Wix Studio.
Bro, how many labels do they need in these boxes, bro? Like three labels.
Make sure you guys go sub up.
That's too much. Let's get.
Trey, don't clip me, please.
It's Trady. It's Mr. How I Look coming to you live and direct from.
Yo, anybody really dig those 10s though?
And y'all already know what it is.
I've been watching reviews on these 10s, bro.
Man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for your boy. Hit that thumbs up if you like what you see, and leave comments in the comment section. You know, boy.
Shout out my boy Trey, bruh.
Comment section. I might be a little bit late, but your boy is still always in the comment section. Now, before I get too deep into this video, man, it has been a very busy week, as you all know. But the homie actually wanted. I hate when this happens. Okay.
You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like the boxes that they use now. Are you zoomed in right now? I'm not zoomed in. What you mean?
There you go. But the homie actually wanted me to go for a side. Really nice, man. So
I'm not, dude. Listen, these 10s are growing on me. I've been watching so many reviews on these 10s. they're literally growing on me. These still 10s are literally growing on me. Cause like I used to have a pair of 10s, and 10s are very comfortable. Like 10s are very, very comfortable. Like in the last, like, I'm not gonna hold you, like this entire weekend, I watched maybe like a couple more videos on them. Chris Montgomery for the 2.
Chris Montgomery donated $1.
I got you. Shout out with Chris Montgomery, man.
Rappi checkout trade de short foot lockers kits manos en oración tono de piel oscuro medio manos en oración tono de piel oscuro medio.
I like when they put in some effort in the box, but Jordan Wings logo in the bam right here, man. If you need for your shoes, y'all already see I got these steel 10 right here. If you need stickers for your shoe boxes, definitely hit your boy up.
Some of y'all that have like, you know, I've noticed that with some people's collections, if you have like 200 plus pairs of sneakers, you know what's gonna help y'all? Go get some stickers, bro. Like seriously, no cap. Okay, go get yourself some stickers, especially if you're like Gray aka my boy Gray aka always stacks up his sneakers. I was like, bro, how do you know which is what? Like, go get stickers, bro. Trey Kicks for the 2. Thanks, bro. You talking about the shorts? Yeah, I'll definitely check it out.
Kicks donated $2. Thanks, bro. Talking about the shorts.
Yeah, I'll check it out after this because I want to see these 10s.
IG, you know, we can get your order popping, man. I know everybody's a little iffy about this toe, and
man, these 10s are still nice though.
It looks different just because, you know, we're not used to all of this, right?
Man, these 10s are nice, bro. I'm sorry. These are growing on me heavy. I don't think I'll pay resale for this, but like, I'm telling y'all, if you don't have a pair of 10s, like, I get it. Some people may not like that toe cap, but like from afar, you're not really gonna see it. Right? Like, you're not gonna see that toe cap from afar, but I get it. It does look kind of like tacky in a way, but obviously some people like it. I don't know. I understand.
Really,
the leather quality looks butter. Look at this tumbled right there. That's when you know that leather Don't do it. Have too much more heat coming. Base Maryland says. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna FOMO on this. Like I'm sure there's a bunch of other Jordan 10 colorways that Jordan Brand and Nike has planned for the future. So I'm not really worried about it. You feel me? I'm not worried about that.
All through the upper. Now right here, it's a little bit smoother. It's a flat leather, and it looks like.
But let's check out the that skit he was talking about. But shout out my boy Trey Kicks. Hey, make sure you guys go check him out on YouTube. Seems like a dope guy. Appreciate Chris Montgomery for sharing that. Because I didn't know Trey had a YouTube. I know he's in the channel time to time, and I see him here in the chat. Let's check this out.
Thanks for calling Foot Locker. This is Envy. How can I help you? Envy, what's good, my guy? How's work going today? Oh man, you know I can't call it up here trying to make $1, man. Trying to keep my baby mama homegirl happy, you know. Woo, man, you savage, bro. Say, man, listen, I need to return some shoes, man. What's the return policy, bro? Oh, yeah, bro, that ain't no problem, man. Hey, 2 questions. Had they been worn and you got the receipt? Oh, yeah, bro, these still DS, man. Yeah, I got the receipt right here, bro. All right, that's a bet, man. What shoe is it? The Kraft Olive 4s, bro. Oh. Man, I know you lying, bro. That shoe came out in 2023, bro. I mean, fam, I hit on the EQL undefeated raffle for these undefeated 4s, bro. I don't need these Kraft 4s anymore. What the EQL raffle for the undefeated 4s got to do with me or our return policy? I mean, bro, let me return it for a gift card. Or at least store credit. In-store credit? Bro, who you think you call? Flight Club? Nah, bro, I got the receipt right here. I bought it from Foot Locker. Exactly. Bought by you. And that's the way they're going to stay, bro. Hey, man, you might as well tear that receipt up. Do a lace swap or something, man. Ain't no way I'm taking back a 2-year-old shoe. But say, man.
Bro, Kraft 4s drop when? Kraft 4s drop in 2023, right? Hey, listen, just add the orange laces on them. Anybody did not? Oh, hold on. I got y'all. I got y'all something here real quick. If y'all have not ever, okay, holy damn. Speaking of undefeated 4s, look at this. Hold on. Someone just posted this. Here we go. Look at this. When you think you're getting the undefeated 4s, but then you end up with the defeated 4s instead. Quality control on these was bad. Size 13 landed for the homie, and he's not happy. What do you think? What do you do in this situation? So it looks like one side is higher than the other. And then that's just the toe cap. That's it. And he got a bunch of glue stains on the side of his midsole. You guys see that? Listen, I said this before, and I say it again. All right? Chat, I said this before, and I'll say it again, chat. As long as you hit for retail, hey, man, listen. As long as you hit for retail, I'm okay with this, bro. Like, if mine came in like this, dude, I mean, you know what? I'm wearing these anyways, but, like, I get it. Right, you're paying a whole lot of money for the shoe, and then it comes in all a little bit of scuff right there. Obviously, you could clearly see a bunch of glue stains on the side of the midsole. I don't know if you guys feel the same way of that, but like I guess at the end of the day, check your shoes. But it's like even if you have bad quality control, right? Quality control on your pair, like what are you gonna do? You ain't gonna return them. That's for sure. Like, if you get a pair and it ends up looking like this, you ain't returning them. You ready for Riley's first day of school? No. Absolutely not. Seriously, you're like, if you have a pair that comes in like this, you're not returning them. You're gonna keep them at the end of the day. Like, you could probably like glue stain, you could probably like clean them off a little bit, but obviously with the scuff mark, I don't know if you could do anything about that. Because I told you guys about these undefeateds. If you're gonna rock these, if I were you guys, I would spray them. I would absolutely spray them down with like some sort of repellent spray. Because like these could easily, like if you were walking in a big crowd or somewhere, where, especially if you have kids, like if they step on the heel of your sneakers and it's gonna get scuffed. Like, this is easily a shoe that could get scuffed pretty easy. That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta just spray it. Like, you just gotta spray it. Luckily, don't get me wrong, like, my pair came in A1. But, like, if it was to look like that, I still wouldn't, it wouldn't be a big deal to me. I'm gonna take a suede eraser again and see if it removes it, Town Legend says. I haven't received my shipment info yet. Anyone else? Allie, there's some people that are still waiting for their information. You're not the only one. I promise you're not the only one. You're not the only one. There's a ton of people in here that are still waiting for their pair. D'Animo for the 23-month re-up. At least bro got them. I didn't even hit.
At least bro got them. I didn't even hit.
I know, facts. I mean, there's some people out there that are still wanting a pair. Ravi, you be spraying chemicals on your sneakers? I mean, yeah, to protect them. Why not? I mean, to protect them, absolutely, bro. Absolutely to protect them. Absolutely. I haven't sprayed, and I'm not gonna hold you, I haven't sprayed anything on my shoes in golly how long. But like, if it's a shoe like that, for sure. Yeah, if who in here is still waiting for their pair to ship out? Who in here is still waiting for their pair to ship out? Let me know. Who in here is still waiting for their pair to ship out? Woke up late and running behind my grandma's funeral. Down bad this morning, Nathan says. Hey, man, just get there safe, Nathan. For real. Fair to stay in store and darker than ship pair. Look at the rasp pair versus the other on the screen. Fair to say in store is darker than shipped pairs. I don't. It just depends on the lighting. Dang, so many people are still waiting. Golly, holy. Yeah, we still got a ton of y'all in here still waiting. Golly. Golly, man, there's still a lot of people waiting, man. Yeah, well, obviously there's still a lot of people waiting for their pairs. So anybody that's still complaining in the chat, hey man, at least you guys are not the only ones. All right, at least you guys are not the only ones, man. One pair have shipped out, waiting on the other two. Chris Montgomery says, if you don't get any updates by weeks, and I'm sorry, man, don't say that. They said you have until the 28th, so you guys should be good, man. You guys should be fine. Like, don't panic. Don't listen to what people are saying in the chat. You guys will eventually get your pairs in. I promise. All right. There's no reason why anyone in here should freak the F out, dude. All right. Nobody should freak out. I should have been coming from. Yeah. I mean, clearly, chat. Like, you obviously see some people that are still waiting. So technically you have until, 29th, right, Mario? Like, technically you still have until the 29th. So you guys should be good to go. I don't think they will send out shipping confirmation. Don't be surprised they don't show up on your front door this week, Frank the Tank says. I got a nice little unboxing for you guys on Wednesday, though. Mine is already, UPS didn't pick it up yet from Undefeated. I mean, as long as you got, like, signature is required. Oh, I didn't know that. Question, Raph, I hit on the white cement restock the other on JD's and been sitting on processing. Does that mean they oversold? I don't think so. If you contact them to see what's going on, you're more than welcome to. I would probably do that if I were you. Just contact them to see what's going on with your order. And you hit on the white cement on JD. When did they restock on JD Sports? Check your undefeated email. Mine's updated with UPS tracking. I mean, if you have, listen, also, if you have a UPS account, right? If you have a UPS account, sometimes you'll see the label before they even send you the tracking label on your email. I don't know if some of y'all didn't know that. Because like for me, sometimes I'll see it on my UPS, be like, oh, there's a package labeled that's on the way, but I haven't received any email confirmation. So make sure you guys download the UPS app, create your account, put your address and all that stuff, and it'll like UPS will notify you or show if there's any packages going to that specific address. Just kind of throwing that out there. Still waiting to ship and live in Cali, Central Valley. Okay. There you go. I think they're going by email confirmation, not when you hit. No, it's just completely random. It's just completely random. Like you'll get your pair eventually. You'll get it updated. They're just going through every single pair. It's not in a specific order. Like it doesn't determine on the state or city where you're from. Like some people were asking like a couple days ago. It's like, yo, anybody got their shipping label from Florida? It's like, no, it doesn't matter. Some people get their orders faster than you, even though you guys both live in the same state. Wait, so they take my money for a month and you don't get my shoes till a month later? Sounds like a pre-order to me, Raph, kicking with it, as B says. I mean, I don't know why they did it that way. It's probably because why they did it that way, because they have so many pairs to ship out. You got to realize most stock was with Undefeated. Like, that's not easy. I mean, think about how many pairs that they have to ship out. Like, over, like, 5,000 pairs. Like, that's a lot, bro. That's not, like, you feel me? That's a lot of pairs. So, I don't think it's a pre-order at all. Because there's some people in here that haven't hit. Shipping in waves, too legit says. The lack of patience blows my mind. Warbrick says. Size 11 still waiting on my undefeated 4s, Adobe says. I got my shoes on Friday. It is because I'm an equal plus member plus. No, it doesn't mean that way. It's just you got lucky to be in that wave. We in Nebraska are the last ones, Allie says. I mean, man, you probably be the only person that I know that lives in Nebraska, bro. They only shipping the best for last. Quality control is doing the job, Eddie says. Sounds like a pre-order, and I'm fine with that. Just do it, says. Hey, man, listen. If it was a pre-order, then everybody in here would hit. Everybody would have. If it was a pre-order, everybody would have been in everybody in here would have hit. Everybody. Absolutely everybody would have hit. Still waiting on 11.5, Adobo says. Raph, you don't want this Pokemon Uniqlo shirt? No, I don't. I got a couple Pokemon t-shirts. I don't really need every single one of them. Raph, can you call Undefeated? I'm worried. All right, I'm gonna put in a list. How about that? You know what? Who wants to be on the queue? Because I had to make a couple calls over the weekend. A couple people already finally got their stuff in. So if anybody needs me to put you in a queue, let me know. I'll do it right now. I'm gonna put you guys in a queue. How about that? You want that? I'll put y'all in a queue. I need to hit on the sneakers app. I don't want to pay resale, PJ says. You could be shipping by the last name or win order. I live in Maryland, and my pair is already arriving today, King Leo says. All right, I'll make sure I get you. I know where I'll call the CEO after this. All right. Nah, after this, you called me. No, I told you I was going to call for you, Rami, but I never did. There's a difference. So, yeah. Raph, I didn't hit, but can you give them a call for me to ship a 9.5? You know what, Nate, for you? Sure. Queue me, please. Put me in the queue. Dude, I know some. Yeah, I promise you, once you guys get your undefeated 4s in, dude, it's going to be all well worth it. I promise y'all that. Once y'all get these 4s in, it'll be all well worth it. I promise you guys. It'll be very, very, very worth it. It'll be worth it, man. It will. These 4s are nice, man. I'm not gonna hold you. Is it top 5 sneaker of the year? Probably not. It's got to be number 6 on my list. There's so many other different shoes that I love this year that I genuinely enjoy. This is definitely top 10, but it's just not on my top 5. I think I got to put it at number 6. Number 6 or 7. Because the thing, dude, some people are going to call me crazy not putting this on my top 5 sneaker of the year. But there's so many great shoes that dropped this year, man. There's so many great sneakers that dropped this year. Price dropping and just waiting for the right price, or I'm just trade 2 pairs of them. I got sitting in my room, Too Legit says. I'm patiently waiting. Hashtag graphic customer service, Danger says. And man, it'll be like that sometimes because people are wanting their shoes to come in, you know? I totally get it. Make sure you guys run it up for the one time. Make sure you guys hit that like button if y'all don't mind. Really do appreciate you guys tapping in as always, man. Smash that like button if you guys don't mind for the one time. Smash that like button, man. Top 10 definitely, Base Maryland says. Both undefeated pairs land this week. One tomorrow, Daniel says. Delivery day for me, still waiting unfortunately. Is there a queue for the Travis 4s? Black Nimbus says. Raph got my bread 11 lows above these, King Leo says. Like, as of right now, my top 5, like, if I was projected to put top 5 sneaker of the year, it'd probably be White Cement as number 1, Nigel Sylvester Brick by Bricks as number 2. Man, there's so many great shoes. What did I say? Brick by Bricks number 2. I feel like What the Kobe 8s might be up there for me on my top 5 sneaker of the year. Chicago One Lows gotta be up there as on my top 5 sneaker of the year. I feel like SB4s might be up there too. I don't know. There's so many great shoes, dude. I'm trying to debate on some because like Travis's are gonna be up on top 10, but I don't think it's gonna be on my top 5 anymore. I don't know. I don't know. There's so many good shoes this year. No, Haley Wilson's are top 10. I feel like no, I'm not gonna say it, dude. I'll just have you guys wait. I should do a whole ass like sneaker show where like I kind of like put the top 10 sneaker of the year this year. I'd say this, there's 0 New Balances on my top 10. Big Bubbles 95s. I wish I had a pair of those though. I wish I had a pair of those. No way you're putting SB4s on before Undefeateds. Why? I think the colorway is good. I like them. I like SB4s. What's wrong with that? Putting SB4s over Undefeateds? So? Why? Because Undefeateds are more hyped? Like, I get it. It's like the very first collaborated drop with Jordan Brand. I get it. The story behind it, just everything about the shoe, I totally get. But, like, I like it because I wear that shoe a lot more often than Undefeated 4s. I put a lot more wear with it. It's more wearable. The quality is great. I think the quality is better on an SB4 than an Undefeated. So I guess as people have different meanings. I don't know. I think they're nice. How's that a bad take, Orlando? How's that a bad take? Do you understand that SB Jordan 4 was everybody's sneaker of the year, literally back in 23? Like, why are we doing this right now? Why are we doing this? You literally, that's what I'm saying. Like, for me, it doesn't make any sense to why SB4s got ranked so low, where it was literally everyone's sneaker of the year back in 23. That's 2 years ago. And now it's like all of a sudden ranked so low. Like, it's still on my top 5, top 10. It's gonna be number 6. Without the Undefeated's hype, they would sit. I mean, that's with a lot of sneakers. SB4 is mad comfortable. Yeah, I just kind of go based off like what I enjoyed this year, like what I wear the most. You know, I try not to put the top 5 as like, you know, what I don't really own. Like, I want to make sure I own the shoe. I don't know. Orlando trolling. I know he is. SB4, my top 5. They just go for the hype, Lula says. Yeah, like SB4s don't go for anything. They go for retail my size. I heard Brick's way more comfortable than the SB4s. You know what? The more I wear them, the more I wear the SB4s, I feel like SB4s are more comfortable. Because at first, I was like, you know what? The Brick by Bricks are pretty comfortable, which they are. They're a very comfortable shoe, but I have not complained one time wearing the SB4s. Not one time. And I've worn them the most. Brick by Bricks, I wore them at a car show, and I'm not going to lie, I wore them all day, and my feet were kind of low-key hurting. But like SB4s, I've worn them multiple times, and I haven't had any issues. So, schedule slip on sneaker of the year, Mario says. SB4 ranking low because of the resale price compared to Pine Greens, Jamie says. That's probably the reason why. But me personally, navy blues are way more wearable than the green. Man said your opinion in a bad take. Yeah, I guess so. SB4, which is fine. You know, like I get it that undefeateds are going to be ranked really, really high. But like, I don't see myself wearing it all the time. Like it's always, obviously it's a staple to have in the sneaker collection because, you know, it's the very first Jordan collab that they've ever done in the history of Jordans, I guess. But like material, like I promise you guys, like when you see the materials on this shoe, like they're nothing to like be like, oh my gosh, the material on the shoe is amazing. Like this is not the best material I've seen on a Jordan 4. Right? I mean, it's an undefeated Jordan 4 at the end of the day. So, like, it's a good-looking shoe. You know, they're going to look really good on feet. You feel me? So, but other than that, like, I still think SB4s are a better shoe. But, I mean, you like what you like, right? Rafi, when are you dropping your own crypto coin? I'm saying again, Lil Yachty Air Force One. Lil Yachty's top 3? Sheesh. That's the first. But hey man, listen, if you like the Lil Yachty's, my homie loves his Lil Yachty Air Force Ones. He wears them all the time. So like, I mean, people were like screaming like, yo Rap, did you see how much the Lil Yachty's are going for? I'm like, dude, no, I did not see how much the Lil Yachty's are going for. Because apparently Lil Yachty's are up like at like $400 or $500 or something like that. Lil Yachty's? I can't believe I hit these for retail. And I was like, I was not expecting that W either. And it's crazy because you always expect the W's to the ones that you like, the one shoes that you don't want. I hit on a size 9, I think. Size 9 goes for $490. The shoe is up there, but the shoe is really limited, but like the shoe is really ugly. You know, so whatever, I get it. Undefeated is going to shoot back after sneakers drop. Oh, undefeateds are going to keep creeping up. The undefeateds are going to keep going up, actually. Undefeateds only go up from here. After the drop after this drop this month, dude, the prices on undefeateds are going to creep up. Yeah, I think ugly too. My undefeated 4 just arrived now. Sneaker degenerate, Nick says. If top 3, I'm guessing you were born after 2000. King Leo says. I mean, not Deli Venom is older than me. He's definitely not born after the 2000s. Maybe he just likes it. Because the thing is, you have to understand as well, right? King Leo, during that time of the early 2000s, right? Bape was like huge. Bape Air Force Ones. Like, that's why, like, when I first saw these literally remind me of Bape. It really does. And, like, these type of Air Force Ones, like, the way these look like, this type of style, this was hot back in the day. It was. Because I was into Air Force Ones as a kid. And, like, I used to see, like, obviously a lot of those, like, artists back there, like Nelly and stuff like that. Like, they used to wear is Air Force Ones. These literally remind me a Bape. Like, the first thing I saw was like, man, these remind me of Bape. Flu Game 12s on the top 10, Thankful says. Is the material on the olive green better than the Undefeated 4s? Is the material on the olive green better than the Undefeated 4s? Which olive greens are you talking about? Like, what olive green sneaker are you talking about? Because I don't, like, for me, I'd probably compare this material to, like, man, I don't know what to compare these to. Kind of close to the Thunders. I feel like the Thunders were a lot more softer, though. Probably like Thunders. Give me 2 pairs. Back in my day, it's all about Rasta colors and African pride. Give me 2 pairs. Over says new Undefeateds look way better than the SB4s. To be honest, the new Undefeateds looks way better. Yeah, I mean, it's subjective at the end of the day, man. Like, if you like the Undefeated 4s, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, like, some people would say, oh, Raph, everyone likes these because they're Undefeateds. Yeah, duh. I mean, it's an Undefeated. Like, you're not gonna sit here and we're not gonna sit here and say, oh, like, yo, Nike and Jordan Brand are coming out with a bootleg version of the Undefeated. It's like, no, this is the Undefeated Air Jordan 4. That's the same thing if they drop like a Travis Scott, like a Brown 4, right? If they officially drop a Travis Scott Jordan 4, that's the Travis Scott Jordan 4. Not like, oh, this is a bootleg version of Travis 4s. You know what I mean? It's the Travis 4. I feel like the 14 should have been in the top 10 lists. I mean, if it's on your list, that's fine. Like, I've seen the Ferraris, me personally, the Ferrari 14s. I feel like the last time they dropped it was better material than what they did to this pair this year. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad shoe, right? But I feel like the materials that they added on the Ferrari 14s, I feel like they went cheap on it, is all I'm saying. I don't know if you guys can agree with me. It's a great looking shoe. I just feel like they could have done it, like, you know, they could have just kept it the original look. It's like people saying they like them because they're Travis's. Yeah, no doubt. Duh, Mario says. I mean, it's common sense, you know. But, you know, what's new with Jordan Brand, right? What's new? They're gonna give us what we want, but they're gonna put the cheapest materials on there if they have to. It's all opinions. What's better? Bo Dominican York says, yeah, for sure. You like what you like. Yes, Craft Olives 4s are better, Chris Montgomery says. Thunder materials will ruin if they get wet. Please protect your shoes. The color will change. I think this is like materials on the Travis Scott Air Max 1s Saturn Gold. I almost ruined the toe. H2O. Jim Rat says, because I own it. The big head Air Max is top 5 for me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, for me, my top 5 is going to be like certain shoes that I own, you know. The top SB4s look like the military blues, to be honest. Just the color is a little bit darker, Eric says. Yeah, obviously the material is a lot better, but at the end of the day, they're 2 different shoes. You know, it's quite similar. You know, that's why you could say the same thing with these. It's like, if you have the Craft 4s, you don't really need Undefeated 4s, quote unquote. You know, what should I spray my Undefeateds with to protect? I would say like some sort of protection, like for water repellent. That's it. Like, water repellent spray is definitely going to help the shoe for sure to protect the materials outside of the sneaker. But, like, I mean, for me, like, I will 100% would say, like, try to protect these shoes as much as you can. Because, like, the materials easily. If someone, like, literally accidentally steps on your shoe, dude, just know it's going to be tough to remove that. Like, scuff marks is tough to get removed from a material like with this Jordan 4. Are the midsole cream in on your Undefeated 4 strap? It's slightly cream. It's not as much. Like, it's not like Ma Maniére like sale, but it's like it has a slight look of a cream to it. Like, you could see it from the camera. It has a slight look to it. But I'm not going to hold you, dude. This might be a hot take. I understand this is how the originals look like, but imagine if this entire midsole was black. That would look sick, too. You could paint it if you want to, but obviously no one's going to do that. Craft olives are fire. Ceramic coat your shoes. We can do that. Suede racers, way to end and a brush, Will says. You're so lucky you get a in-store W. I was, dude. If I didn't hit an in-store W, then I wouldn't have hit at all because I didn't even hit online. So my odds are extremely low. I mean, who knows, right? Like maybe if I didn't hit in-store, maybe I would have hit like online. Maybe because since I already hit in store, then my points system of the equal raffle went to 1. I'm gonna throw some matching laces on mine. Creamy too says, water repellent spray ain't gonna help if you're in the middle of a hurricane, Black Nimbus says. But yeah, what are the odds of you being in the middle of a hurricane though, Black Nimbus? Right? You rarely gonna be in a hurricane with these shoes, dude. With cream laces, they look like Craft 4s, Chris says. Full black midsole would make it a Travis 4 for sure, Deadly Venom. What up, Salvador? Yeah, we got freaking... Dude, Mac Jones is some ass, bro. I'm sorry. The Niners got freaking demolished by the Broncos, but it's preseason, so it's all good. If you hit a story, you save $20 delivery, Ivory says. Restocks is soon, Cushy says. Yeah, if anybody is asking about restocks, whoa, you changed your outfit, baby girl. You look good. All right. My kid is showing me her outfit. It's her first day of school today. First day of school, chat. What am I going to do? My youngest daughter is going to school for the very first time today. I don't know what I'm going to do. All right. Give me a sad day. Be a very sad day. I know the homie Francisco is going through it too. His daughter's first day of school is today too. He's definitely 100% gonna go through it. I'm wearing mine in a hurricane for sure. Yeah, so if you're in a hurricane, the last thing you should be worried about is some shoes. 100%. My Air Max 95 SB's arriving today. There we go. Cry. I know. I need a shoulder to cry on for sure. You can save 50 pounds per person, Rav, Orlando says. Buy Pokemon for the pain, Hugo says. Damn, congrats, bro, Chris says. I know both my kids are going to be in school, man. The wifey's off today. Man, they make it so confusing how I'm going to pick up my kids. Because, like, the way they pick up, like, have the drop-off and, you know, picking up kids are going to be different this year. Because, I don't know. It's confusing, but we'll figure it out. What about restocks? PJ says. I mean, we're just kind of recapping what kind of went down last week. I don't know. We could see some restocks this week. I'm not 100% certain. I truly think the Kobe Vault is not over. You got to understand that Kobe Day is 8/24, which is obviously the 24th of this month. So I truly think the Kobe Vault is not over. All right. And the reason why they restocked that Kobe, chat. The reason why, because they had they released the Kobe bobbleheads that day at a Dodger game. That's why it makes sense. Like, oh, so this is why they did the whole Kobe restock for the Kobe 6s, because they literally had the Kobe bobbleheads drop at the Dodger Stadium. I believe the day after or the day of. Because I seen a couple people that I knew that was from LA that went to the Dodger Stadium and went to the game, and they all received the Kobe bobbleheads. So it was like a first come first serve deal. I think you had to pay for the bobblehead. So that was the reason why they restocked the Kobe Dodgers. That's the only reason why that made sense. So congrats, first day of school. As a father, you know, learn how to love. Facts, bro. Like my oldest daughter is going into 2nd grade, and my youngest is going to kindergarten. So just wait till they get off of college. Black Nimbus says facts. Let's see. Yeah, Uncle Chrissy posted his story of the Kobe Vault and the Air Jordan 3 fragments known, says. Don't forget the Kobe's birthday on the 23rd. Yes, but normally, so nothing really goes down on Kobe's birthday. Normally they kind of save it for the Kobe Day, which is 8/24, and that's what I'm expecting a ton of restocks to happen. Like, that's my opinion, right? I don't know for sure if it's gonna happen, but I'm expecting for them to do that. Like, there's a ton of Kobe's that dropped this year alone that they could probably restock. I mean, what the Kobe 8s, the orange 6s. I mean, they still have a ton of Kobe 9s that they are still sitting on the Nike app. There's still a ton of Kobe's that they probably have in stock. Are you going for the Nigel lows? Probably. I most likely will. I have 2 Kobe bobbleheads. Dude, I need one, bro. I need one of them. Bro, people are reselling them like crazy. I live in Florida. Might be a hurricane with some Jordans. Oh gosh, can't wait till the Braves give away bobbleheads for me. Orlando says, still no shipping updates on the undefeated fours, bro. If you're still waiting for the undefeated fours to restock, not restock, but for your shipping, just stay patient. You'll get them within a couple days, a couple weeks. I just want the Moonwalkers. No restock needed. Kimile says, facts, dude. Nike coming for our pockets on 8/24. I feel you. My son starts kindergarten next Thursday. I'm nervous, bro. Wishful thinking says. Yeah, dude, I'm very nervous for Riley, bro. We went to Riley's orientation on Friday, and let me tell y'all something. I don't know what the hell they're feeding these damn kids, bro. All right, but man, these kids are tall. All right, for kindergartners, I was like, man, Riley looks like a 3-year-old next to these kids. Like, that's why I'm just so nervous for her because Riley is so freaking sweet, dude. Such a sweet kid. So, like, I'm sure she'll be okay, though. I am 100% sure. How you feeling about the Wake Fives? We kind of just talked about that earlier. I'm pretty excited about them. I think they're pretty cool. It's a great concept that, not what Nike is doing with this year for Jordan brand, with the Wake Fives. I think the pink colorway is nice. The black and blues are nice as well. So they're both nice. Blame Daddy. I know, facts, bro. Want them Travis Fragment 1 lows. At least you fit in the seats at her school. Hey, man, listen, I fit perfect. I was sitting at Rose's desk on Friday. And I was like, hey, man, this brings back a lot of memories. You got to remember you're 5'3" and wifey is 5 foot. Gonna have some shorties. I know, facts, dude, which is fine. It's funny because we went to Rose's orientation. Her classmate that she had last year, she was like, Rose, you got taller. Dude's a small kid too. Rose is taller than him. I was like, well, now I feel great about Rose. He was like, Rose, you got taller. No, girls be fierce. You should be all right, Raph, princess. Whoa, buddy, you ready for the first day of school? Are you ready for the first day of school? You nervous? No. Huh? Yeah, I know. My girls are nervous for their first day of school a little bit, right? Good. What up, Stretch Kicks? What's good? Raph showed his toilet stool last week. Daniel says, when and where do the Wake Fives drop? They're dropping, I believe, according to what the chat was saying, that the equal raffle will start on Sunday for the Fives. So that's what's going to go down. It's going to be starting this Sunday for the equal raffle for the Fives. Yeah, I'm very nervous, man. Like, I don't even want to leave the stream because time's ticking, bro. So, Rami says, I know, dude. Like, even during the day, it's like the house is going to be quiet, bro. Like these two girls. Now I'm normally just like with Riley, but now she's off to school. Raph, you can cry on my shoulder, Azad says. You have a beautiful family. I appreciate that, Jeffrey. Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you. I mean, time goes by quick, man. Especially anybody that has kids that are still at home, man. Like, I'm telling you, man, dude, cherish the times when your kids are at home with you, man, because soon enough, your kid's going to be starting school, just like mine. I ordered the Travis medium olives from Goat on Thursday. Last order has been stuck at order package. I'm from the UK. Sheesh, dude. I mean, listen, if you ordered something on Goat, that is kind of normal for Goat app to take that long, right? Because doesn't it have to go through authentication or something like that? Or what? They're growing up so fast. I know, Kayla, they are. Rafi did her desk fit. Hey, man, listen, I fit perfectly in that desk, bro, when I was sitting down because we had to fill up some paperwork. And I was like sitting there. I was like, wow, these chairs are comfortable. Raph will get bullied by the second graders, Orlando says. Time goes quick. My kids started college, Dr. Shu says. Facts, bro. What's up, buddy? You ready? You a little nervous? Damn, gonna have to spend more time with us now, D-Rob says. Absolutely, bro. But the thing is, like, my streams will still go on. Like, I mean, we'll still have longer streams here and there. Normally when my kids start school and stuff like that, like, I normally end the streams by like 10:30, but I'll probably end the streams around like 11:15 Eastern time every single day. So, like, it just depends because I have to start, get my kids ready. But since their mama is off work today, she's taking care of all the kids, getting them ready. So Nigel equals open. Is it really? No, it's not. Password page is still up. Genie, you're talking about you're probably talking about social status, right? Probably talking about social status. There's also Ma Maniére and APB, right? Those are the 3 raffles that are currently up right now. So also, if you guys are new here, make sure you guys sub up to the channel, man. I appreciate you guys once again for tapping in as always. If you guys are new here, sub up. On the road to 81,000 subscribers. Yeah, Ma Maniére, APB, and also social status, all equal raffles are now up. Good luck with that, because the raffles are going to be tough to hit on those sites. Foot Patrol, you could try Foot Patrol, but Foot Patrol's overseas. So you're going to be paying a pretty penny for that since it's overseas. Bulldog for the $5 donation, man. I appreciate that, Bulldog. Thank you so much for the 5.
Bulldogs 4U559 donated $4.99. My daughter turned 22 in July and moves out next week. She just bought her house. Cara sonriente con lágrima. They grow up too fast.
Shout out to Bulldog for the 5. My daughter turned 22 in July and moves out next week. She just bought her house. They grow. Golly, Bulldog. My boy Bulldog's daughter turns 22. Sheesh, bro. I feel like I could be as old as some of y'all's kids, bro. Oh, I turned 30 this year, so I feel like I could be as old as some of y'all's kids right now. I bet you y'all, some of y'all have kids as old as me. Gonna need to do a wellness check on you and Frank later. Yeah, well, me and the wife here are going out to a nice little late birthday brunch today, so that should kind of clear my mind a little bit. But yeah, you definitely gotta check up on Frank for sure, because that man was telling me yesterday he was in an emotional wreck the other day. I was like, listen, bro, it'll be like that. So I mean, he's got both if his daughter's going to school back-to-back years, so it's gonna be real tough for him next year for sure. It's the youngest for some. The youngest ones hit a little bit different, but yeah, for sure. Might have to check up on him. But shout out to my boy Bulldog. Thank you so much for the $5 donation, man. I appreciate that. Buying a house at 22 is amazing. Great parenting. Absolutely, bro. 100%. Dude, my daughter turns 31 next week, Brian says. Go for a size 9 Raf for Nigel's. JB10 Kick says. No, I think I'm going to go for my size, bro. Josh says, I'm 35. Yeah, I'm turning 30 this year. My oldest son is 25. Raf Ron says, sheesh, bro. My daughter just turned 35. Golly, dude. Well, I mean, listen, at least the thing is, that's the difference between, doesn't matter what age I am. It's because a lot of us could relate to one another, because a lot of us have kids, you know? It's easy to relate with somebody when they have kids. You feel me? I don't know. I've grown in a household where I feel like I don't know. I've kind of matured knowing what to expect whenever I have kids and stuff like that. So I don't know, because I grew up with a bunch of sisters. So they have kids and stuff like that. Frosty for the $2 donation.
Frosty
Appreciate
donated
that.
$1.99.
Shout out to Frosty for the 2. Got my grandkids, y'all. That's crazy. See, grandkids? Yeah, you pushing, bro. Now you pushing. 28 and kids, unless the genie says. No kids for me, Quiet says. And that's fine. You know, some people don't want to have kids. People rather have pets. People rather have pets, bro. My son's... Rami, you know what? How about this? There you go. There you go. There you go. Don't ever talk to me like that. Don't ever talk to me like that, bro. Don't ever talk to me like that, bro. Don't ever talk to me like that. 2 kids after 30 is dope. I turned 30 in September, Mad Max says. There you go. My kid's 22 in college for yeah. I mean, dude, listen, every time time goes past, dude, that quick, bro, like I don't know, like I'm not excited when like people are telling you, yo, Raph, just wait until your kids get into your teenage years. I'm like, bro, I'm not excited about that at all. The kids are the most rewarding thing. Oh, 100%, Daniel. I 100% agree with you. I 100% agree with you, man. I 100% agree with you. I don't even have an animal, Assad says. Well, some people are like, either have, for me, I don't know. Cats, like, for me, cats are like, I don't know, boring. No offense, because I know we have a ton of people in here that like cats, but like me personally, I don't really do cats like that. I'd rather have a dog. I'd rather have a dog, bro. I'd rather have a dog. You really killed Rami. Sheesh. Yeah, don't talk to me like that. I get it, like it's fun, but like I don't like that. So, let's see. You're not today, buddy. Cushy Soul says, "Yeah, don't worry. He's gonna. I'll get a text message later." You're like, "I'm sorry, bro." Oh my goodness. He says, "No, it's all good. Dogs all day." But dude, you gotta realize, man, animals are family too. Like I don't know about you guys. Even though I don't even own a dog, I genuinely hate when I see those videos. When I see those videos when people just literally treat their dog like shit, bro. Like I hate that shit. Rami, you're gonna get blocked too on my phone, so don't try to text me. Bunnies are the best pets. I have a little bum, and he's a smart. Like I seen videos where people would like drop their dog in the middle of the road. Like why? Like why do that? Like why even have a dog? Like, if you're going to drop your dog in the middle of the road, why don't you drop your dog at, like, a dog pound where, like, you'll probably get taken care of versus, like, dropping your dog in the middle of the road? I seen a video like that, dude. That shit pissed me off, dude. Like, that shit pissed me off, dude. Like, dead ass. Pissed me off. Like, why don't you just drop the dog at a pound instead of dropping in the middle of the road? Like, hello? Yeah, I seen a video like that. It got me heated. Allah should people mistreating animals. I don't play with that. Yeah, like why? Why? Like you have probably seen those videos where like dogs get what's it called? They get dropped off in the middle of like the street, like on the sidewalk or like next to a bridge or something like that. Like I'm not a dog owner, but man, that shit got me heated, bro. This really got Rafi mad about the dog being on the road. Oh, come on, yeah, like just don't drop your dog with the oh man, what up, Base Maryland? I don't know. I've seen I've had coworkers in my old job. Where what's it called? Where like they took a whole week off because their dog passed away. And I totally get it. I totally get it. Because like if that was a dog where like they've lived their entire life with them, I understand why they would be like really emotional. Like he's an old dude. Like he's been having his dog for years. And he was literally, when his wife passed away, that's all he had was his dog. When his wife passed away, that's when he first had his dog. And then now, years later, his dog passed away. Like, man took like 2 weeks off, and hearing his his entire life story about it, I was like, yeah, I totally understand. Because he was like, I remember sitting down and he used to tell me like, yeah, my dog's, she's getting a little slow, but like, you know what I mean? It's almost that time. And he's like, I'm mentally prepared. He's like, he told me, he's like, hey, Raph, if my dog ever passed away, if you don't hear from me for like 3 weeks, he says, because my dog passed away. Because he never calls out. Even though he's sick, he still pulls up to work, even though he's sick. He's like, Raph, I'm still pulling up to work, even though I'm sick. I got a little cold. Well, I'm still at work. But Buddy was out for like 2-3 weeks, and he did not lie about that. And I was like, damn, that's tough. My dog passed away last year, and I had him for 15 years. That loss hit me hard, man. No, for sure. Dogs can be like family. I understand. Medina says, yeah. What up, Larry? What's good, dude? Good morning. Good morning, Rav. Just signed my offer letter to this job. Got that. Oh, G-Face, congrats. There you go. I know you were talking about that for a while. Shout out my boy, G-Face. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, dude. Shout out to G-Face, man. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. I know you've been wanting this for sure. Huge W. Congratulations. For sure. Everyone say congrats to the homie G-Face. There it is. My dog is 5 and my soul dog, it will be crazy when he gets old, Daniel says. Yeah, everybody always has that family dog. Like we had a family dog too, and they passed away maybe 6 years ago, and that was really tough. But I mean, for me, there's some people be like there's some people out there be like, man, I'll get you another dog. It was like, bro, come on, bro. I get it. Some people be like, oh, if your animal dies, it's like, oh, well, you get a new one, duh. But it's like, when you built a relationship with an animal, it's like, of course, people are gonna feel emotional about it. We got a cat, and Hal's he locked out our cat, bro. For some reason, I like my mom's house. There's always some sort of cat roam around. The neighbors don't care if the cat gets lost or something. Because the cat always comes back home. So one time, my mom's the neighbor's cat, right? They finally put some signs up saying missing cat, but they feel like the cat died or got taken away from coyotes or something like that, because normally they'll let the cat go every single day and it always comes back because they know where home's at. I've had 4 dogs pass so far throughout my life. It's definitely tough. Straight to Toe says, yeah, dude, for sure. I indoor a cat only, Vin says. Yeah, I don't know how people let their cats just roam around like that too. Because I have my mom's ring camera, because our ring cameras are all connected to each other. And so you'll see this cat chasing this possum. I'm like, what are they doing? Dogs are the only thing in the world that loves someone more than love itself. Oh, 100%. Dogs will love humans more than humans love you, bruh. 100%. Your dog loves you more than your wife loves you. There's always a cat in a bodega. Deli Venom says there are only ways to weigh cats outside these days. Yeah, outside cat. Yeah, I don't know. If I had a cat, my kids don't mind cats. Absolutely. My kids do not mind cats at all. They don't. Andrew says, what's the site? The site is on the Nigel Sylvester site. Everything go on. Everything go on go. I guess this is the site's called. Everything on go. Sorry. This is the site. And the raffle most likely will start on Saturday, most likely, according to Nigel. This is August 2nd. I don't know what time. I'm assuming probably in the morning. And then the raffle will probably go on for a couple days. Does anybody remember on the Brick by Bricks, how long did the raffle was up for? Anybody remember how long the raffle was up for the Brick by Bricks? I remember it was an equal raffle, but I know it probably was up for a couple days, I think. And then that was it. It's when it's open, it's boom, open. You don't find out the results until a certain time. You took it in a stray cat when I was young. Only cat I ever had. Cats are cool too. Yeah, I guess it just depends, But I've never really been a fan of cats like that. But equal on social status for Nigel ones. Yes. What's up, family? What up, Zul? What up, man? Good morning. What up, dude? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you, bro? How are you? How are you, man? Let's see. Cats act like they better than you, but dogs act like they miss you. Oh, well, yeah, for sure. 100%. When you come home from a long day of work and you got your dog at home, all they're gonna do is be jumping up and down and all excited and stuff like that. That's the only thing that's people ask me Raph, why don't you own a dog? Well, I would love to own a dog, right? But I can't own a dog in an apartment. I live on the top floor. So it's imagine having a puppy, dude, and you have to wake up early and then you have to walk down all the way down to the dog walking area and have it to pee every 4 times a day, maybe, especially if it's a puppy. Man, I'd rather just wait until I get a house and then take my dog out, easier that way. Could have been easier on my last apartment because I lived in the first floor, but I lived on the top floor, so it's like, damn, it'd be tough. I get some people like, I know neighbors, like they have like the little diapers like you put on the ground and have your dog. They leave it on the freaking porch, and you could just smell it. Mind you, it would be like 100+ degrees outside, and like people just leaving that shit outside, and like you could just kind of smell it, dude. I'm like, bro, ugh. Like, why would you want to do that? Yeah, like some people know how to like, you know, clean it up, but some people just leave that shit. Like they'll just have their dog go out there. Like, yeah, dogs don't belong in the apartment. Absolutely not. Dude, Daniel, I see a ton of neighbors that have big ass dogs. And I'm like, these apartments are not big enough for these damn dogs. I'm like, how? And all you see, the only times you see their dog, they go out here, because there's like a little a dog thing for the dogs to go out there, and that's the only time you see the dog. So literally the dogs are literally stuck in their apartments. Like, I'm just like, bro, like how? Never said puppy pads. Let's train our dogs to pee and poop inside. Daniel says you can train a dog to go on a paper or where you can want them to. Yeah, 100%. Imagine having a Great Dane in an apartment, dude. I've seen dogs that are bigger than me. Seriously, I've seen dogs that are bigger than me, dude, and they have that shit in their apartments. But you know, people live differently. Dogs need a fence in a backyard for real. Vince says, "Oh Lord, that's a big dog." It's agree. Yeah, there's sometimes like there's like them big ass poodles, bro. Them big ass poodles. I've seen big poodles out here in these apartment complexes. So I don't know, man. It's insane. My pups had 10 acres to themselves. Freedom straight to toe says, see, that's nice. See, that's the beauty of like having a lot of land. Like anybody in here that owns a house that has a lot of land, that's the beauty of it, bro. That's the beauty of having a massive amount of land in your backyard, just having your dog just run around, you know. I trained my first dog, and it's easy just to be patient, Son says. I got 80 pounds of dog in my apartment. Go home every 3 hours to take her out and walk around, Jordan says. There you go. That's a big dog to greet you at the door. Rafi says poodle is a big dog. I mean, man, listen. Them poodles could be pretty big. I'm just kind of describing the poodle that I've seen in my apartment complex. The dog's huge. Dog has never went inside, training it easy and consistently, Daniel says. When I had cats and dogs at the same time, all those little furry bastards would yell at me exactly when I walked in, Nom says. Oh, it sounds like much work. I'm too lazy for a dog. Yeah, I mean, that's not for everybody. Yo, Raph, my Undefeated just showed up to my job. Second pair on Wednesday. Also, should I sell now or hold the second pair? It's up to you. Listen, it's up to you. Alexis, if you have 2 pairs, what size do you have? You have 1 pair that just showed up and you have a second pair coming out on Wednesday. I mean, I don't know. I truly don't know what these I feel like after the Undefeated drop on the Nike sneakers app, the prices are going to go up. That's what I personally think. I don't know. It's up to you if you want to make your money now, but I don't know. I truly don't know. Some of you don't treat humans the way you should, though. Just saying, Bluebird says. Yeah, my wife breed poodles. Interesting dogs. We're on 20 acres, though. Plenty of room. 20 acres is a lot, man. I mean, you can, but it's really just to get them used to peeing and pooping in the designated spots as a puppy so they don't have to get in the way. Okay. Make sure I was running up the one time. I'm curious of what size you got, Alexis, of those Undefeateds. Wonder what size you got. Alexis got 2 sizes coming in. You knew that. Raph, do we know how limited these Nigels are? I don't know. Just wanted 1 pair, Alexis says. Okay. Just wanted 1 pair. I don't know how limited these Nigels are. When they drop on the sneakers app, I will 100% have the stock numbers for you. For sure. I just don't know how much stock it's going to be. But once stock is out there, I'll definitely let you know. Because as of right now, rumors are saying that the Undefeated 4s, there's only 35,000 on the sneakers app. Which is, I mean, At least it's more than 20, right? At least it's more than 20. I was expecting at least under 20,000 for undefeated fours. But people are saying 35,000 for the undefeated fours. You got two size 9s. There you go. 2 size 9s. It's not bad. Nice little W right there. But yeah, so I'm honestly expecting stock to be pretty low on these one lows. But when they drop on Sneakers app, I'll definitely let you guys know for sure. I really do hope that these Jordan 1 lows are going to be a little bit more accessible than the Jordan 4s, because the Jordan 4s are stupid limited. But we'll see what happens with these Jordan 1 lows though, chat. But all right, guys, I'm gonna end the stream here, man. All right, I'm gonna have my kids get ready. We got to take some pictures for the kids on the first day of school. So tomorrow we'll have the normal stream like any other days. And then go from there, man. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, happy Monday. It's Monday, so you guys are new. It's a little bit more of a slower day. But throughout this entire week, we'll see what kind of goes down. I know tomorrow is going to be exclusive access for the 12s. The raffles go live for the Nigels this Saturday on his website. So we got EA, Tuesday and Wednesday. And then maybe a couple miscellaneous, maybe restocks throughout the entire week. But other than that, should be a decent week when it comes to sneakers. Should start to pick up at the end of the week, though. So it should be like a quiet week, though. But you guys want to hang out every day, we'll be here. All right, be a part of the collection family notification gang. Press that bell button down below to be notified when all our streams or videos do go up. I'll possibly have a video for you guys maybe tomorrow or maybe today. We'll see what happens. But appreciate you guys hanging out on a Monday. All right, don't work too hard. Hit that like button on the way out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, if anything, all right? You guys have a good one. All right, happy freaking Monday. And I'll see you guys later, man. Have a good one. Gotcha. Peace.
There's no denying what we want.